Welcome to the people of YouTube. We are back today doing some very special things, like setting up the stream on this service and others. It is good to see you here. It is good to be able to chat one-on-one between you and I.
Thanks for being here to view this stream. We are calling this one unofficially the backup stream because you can see it outside of the regular stream times as well. It gets saved and gets kept forever to be able to watch. And for that, I'm greatly appreciative. I'm going to set up this stream on TikTok so we can get that running. But I also thank you so much for being along tonight if you're here. Really nice, really nice. Okay, that's there. Those things are connected. It's an interesting one, having to connect things up to a stream. There's a lot of things. I never thought it would be so complicated, but it is. I think I got my head around some of it, but let's just move it along and get it in. Bam, broadcast. Excellent. Yes, it's working. So let's hit that logo up. Hopefully people can come into a logo. Oh, we've got to connect to the chat as well. Come on. Yes, it worked. Nice. Tim's in the house. What's going on, Tim? Straight away. Hey, if you're here, let's try that TTS, see if that TTS is working. Can I check the TTS? Will the TTS work for me? You got to be joking. Didn't work. Got it enabled. I'm going to add Tim to it just to see if it does anything different. Famke, did CFOS, can you just see if that TTS is working? Text to speech, we need it running. Not happy about that, guys. The command is exclamation TTS. Wow. Okay, I'm just checking to see if anything will happen. Subs, mods. Okay, that looks pretty good. Oh, let's do a test. Let's see if this works. Can you hear this?
Test user says I'm a scat man skibby db db bop bar dop dop.
You're not my real mum. Did you guys hear that scat man just then? Tim, I'm so sorry that your OMG at LFG prompt's not coming through. Man. I'm gonna do this.
I did hear your test.
You did hear my test. At Tim,
how are you?
That's the thing that's just come up then is a text to speech that I put on through the different app. But the only problem with that is it lets everyone through, and that can get very messy very quickly. And oh man. All right, so we got to turn that off. Yeah, that's on all the time. I just want to quickly check their Discord and see if there's been an issue with it. Troubleshooting. Chat bot. Streamer bot. Change everything. Nothing new there on the support. So annoying.
Bruh.
Hey, Jess, thank you so much. And the bomber cloud didn't go off either. All right, let's reconnect. Okay. Thank you so much. I've reconnected. So see if the TTS works again now. And we want to give Big W to Jess, and I'm going to drop one of these for Jess.
Big box
And a big W in there. All right. It said, bruh. Yeah, that's from the other chat reader, but...
Ages Guy says, OMG, it's LFG Prime.
Damn! Yes!
Yes! We have it back. It is working.
Is it working? Is it working? I did a big turning it off and on again. CFOS, I turned everything off. And turned it all back on again.
Big bomber class before busting on me head.
All right, sorry about that. Looks like the Just Webcam pit doesn't have audio, but thank you so much, Femka. Legendary. I won't go to the Just Webcam channel either. Big W, Femka. I can fix that. Just give 1 sec. I'll go to it. This is the one that we need. So that's where the audio will come from. And now the audio should be back. Okay, good. It's on the camera angles. My apologies. But why haven't we started playing yet?
Ages Guy says test again.
Test again, yes. And Cody Jones is Hoya. We're all happening. So I haven't started because we're doing something else tonight to start with. I've had a lovely gift brought back from Italy for me today. What is this? Italian Pokemon cards. Is that his normal name or his Italian name? Anyway, I've got some Italian Pokemon cards. Segreto Fiabesco. Cody Jones has made a follow.
Thank you, Cody, and welcome back. Yes, it is good to see you here again. Now please enjoy as I open these Italiano Pokemon cardos.
Pikachuiano. Shauna, your TTS should work, shouldn't it? Let's see. Shauna in sub games. Yeah, you should work. Shauna, it should be working. Let's just make sure it's still connected. It's still connected. I don't know what's going on. Oh, damn. Oh, it's been effing up. All right, hold on. I think...
Femke, L says test.
Test. Femkes is working. Shauna. I wonder what's going on. Anyway, let's crack this open. Is there anything special about it that we need to check out first? Segreto Fiabesco. Infondi nuova energia alla tua raccolta.
CFOZ says I demand the Mons.
Yes, let's crack them. Let's crack these Italian. Yes, correct. Let's do it. Oh, I've already ruined everything. Someone's going to be cringing somewhere being like, don't open that. Ah, yes.
Shauna Lee says get the translate out.
The translate. We should do that. Okay, we got Pekka-Runt. Say that 10 times fast. Whoosh. That's on the front. All right, and his special ability is Fintanto che questo Pokémon è posizione attiva. Metti alti 5 sen... I can't speak Italian. Okay. Let us open up. What does Segreto Fiabesco mean? Secret something? Mamma mia, Toppy. These are Italian, Toppy. These are a gift from, well, they've been brought back from Italy by some memberios of my familia. Yeah, I don't know if that's 100% Italian, but look at this. Live. This live? Yes. Okay. One to the front. I'm assuming that's still to go. Yes, it is. Okay. Energia base. Persian. All right. Dusclops. Meowth. Houndor. I don't know what that means. Clepsydra energetica. Crobat. Arte segreta di Nina. Oh! Moki sogiogante. Rowlet. What have you got? What have you got, Rachie? Should I open it or should I keep it sealed? It's been on advice that these don't really gain value over time, so it'll be okay to open. So the Pokemon are English, but the trainer cards aren't. All right, let's go for the last one here. Oh, what's this? Copperaja. What do you got, Copperaja? Copperaja? Corpo Massiccio. Okay. I'm borderline. I don't know if this is okay that I'm doing this accent, but I'm technically kind of Italian, so can I do it? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Either way. Let's crack open the next one before we start playing. I sung it in the voice. Okay. Next pack of Segreto Fiabesco. Green energy. Oh, is that shiny? I think is that a shiny energy? Oh, it is straight off the bat. That's a shiny energy. Are they all shiny? No, they're not. That Eevee artwork is gorgeous. I sung it in the voice. Oh, it's a thing I didn't get. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that Eevee artwork is gorgeous. Another Dusclops. Horsea. Whew. I nearly didn't read half of what that said, but yeah, Cufant. What's that? Perseveranza di Acromio. Okay. Yveltal. Genesect. Another Copperaja in shiny. Joltik. And what's that? Cresselia. Okay. One more pack of Italian Pokemon to go. Very cool. CFOS, how do you go about putting together a multilingual set? You go, all right, I've got all of 151 in English. It's time to go for the Italian set. Okay, final pack of Segreto Fiabesco. Who's that? What's that Pokemon? Who's that Pokemon? It's Pikachu. It's not Pikachu. Okay. Let's get this next one open. This is the last one. The last one for now anyway. And then we can move over to finishing last window. Or not finishing. We're only going to do one chapter tonight. Yes, Mask Raichi, it would definitely be dangerous to start. I mean, it's always dangerous. I've got so many cracked packs that haven't been sorted into decks. I'd really love to play, but it's one of those situations. All right. Energy, of course, Zubat. Lovely artwork. Seadra. Croagunk. Golbat. Clepsydra Energetica. Moki Sogiogante. Malamar. Stuffle. Reverse. Okay. Oh! Look at that! Look at that. How do you pronounce that, Shauna? Can you TTS it and see if it sounds okay? But look! That's looking good. Thank you, Toppy, for that W. Look at this player right here. We're going to look it up before we go to the final card, I think. Let's check it out really quick. I hope Cabo and E are watching to see that one go off. Okay.
Big Bomber Class, if I was in
Hey,
a
thank you so much, Zenny Legend. Let's drop a big
Shauna
W.
Lee says Cresselia is looking gorgeous.
Thank you. Big W for Zenny, and thank you, Shauna. So Cresselia, I don't know how to say it. 071 out of 064. Let's see what that's like English. English, it's like, oh, someone's got $25 on it, someone's got $30 on it, someone's got $5 or
Big
$6.
bomber class before busting at me head.
Thank you so much. What did we hit? We hit Rachie with that jellyfish. Thank you so much. Let's drop a big W down there for Rachie with an extra Y. Nice, thank you. Okay, now Italian, $30, $25. Hang on. Hard to say. Japanese. Okay, I don't know. But either way, a good pickup. We still have one final single card to reveal. So let's do that and then we can get into the game. What do you think? What a good pull, though. What a good pull. Oh, beautiful. All right, this is it. This is the final card. Is it going to be something good or is it going to be trash? Here we go. Oh, okay, that's all right. Haxorus. Well, at least we got something really cool out of this pack. That's wicked. Thank you so much to Cabo and E, who have just come back from Italy and dropped this nice little packet for me, which is beautiful. Really, really appreciate it. And what a good little pull out of that one. I'm happy with that. Very cool. Very nice. Now, as you can see, I've got my DS over here to get ready so we can start to play one of those games. But before we do that, I'm going to make sure the Coke is on. The Coke is on. Now, before we get started on Chapter 9, hey, Necro says the names are all the same. Ah, beautiful. Over on YouTube. Great. Thanks, Necro, for letting me know. It's time for a logo, and then we're going to start playing games. So get this logo in here, and I'll see you on the DS. Let's play. Bring those lights down a little bit and we'll... There we go. A little darker, a little moodier, a little nicer. We're going to continue. How's the volume for you guys? Cresselia. Okay, nice. Cresselia is how you say it. Thank you, Shauna. Brilliant. And thanks for coming along, guys. This is the second last night of Hotel Dusk, which I'm kind of sad about because I really love this game, Hotel Dusk. It's last window. It's the secret of Hotel Cape West, not Hotel Dusk, but it's the sequel to Hotel Dusk. And yeah, I'm a little bit sad about it because I've loved playing this game. It's been great. It's so much fun to play. I should have hit erase and then I would have had to play it all again. It's been fun to play. It's been fun to interact with. And it's had a really nice tight crew of people around, and I appreciate that. So it's been really good. Return to story. And if you do need to catch up, you can catch up at the Direct Me link. It'll take you to a channel that has a red play button on it, and there are all the other streams there in a playlist called Last Window. So you can go and look through those and catch up at your own pace, just like Shauna did while she was on holidays. So thank you very much, Shauna, for catching up on that one. CFOS, the goal is time to get healthy this year. Oh, yeah. You got to get rid of those soft drinks. I've been to the gym twice in 2 days, and I don't know how I feel. I like the sauna. Okay, December 26th, Boxing Day. Chris Hyde, my dad, being shot by looks like a woman. The truth of 25 years ago. Chapter 9, December 26, 1980. Okay, the hat. Tim, yes. Thank you so much with that GG. What is that? That's a special diamond one, isn't it? What is that? It's like a silver balloon. Big W, Tim, my man. Hey, did you guys check out the podcast I did with Andy Games 94 over on Behind the Camera? I think that's up at the moment if you want to go and check out his stuff too, Andy Games and Behind the Camera podcast. I've reposted it on my profile so you can check it out. December 26th. Today's the last Friday of the year. I didn't sleep very well at all last night. I get up early in the morning. I head straight to the bathroom and take a refreshing cold shower. That goes a little way towards clearing my head. After the shock of what the guy told me last night, I've managed to calm down a bit. That guy was Will White, by the way. It's on Spotify. Wow, that's awesome. That's great. Thanks for letting me know, Femker. I'll have to check it out. I leave the bathroom and take the towel I'd hung on my shoulder to dry my wet hair. I squat down in front of my squeakers. Squeakers? In front of my speakers! And take a record off the shelf. I mount the record on the turntable. And when I switch the player on, the record starts to spin. I place the needle carefully on the top. A gentle, solemn sound of a saxophone starts drifting from the speakers. I move myself over to the bed and sit on the edge to listen to the melody. That solemn sound that only a saxophone can deliver, for some reason, makes my mind spring back to the words Will uttered to me last night. All I'm after now is the truth behind what happened 25 years ago. Then it dawns on me. The only one who can truly uncover all that happened is me. Okay.
Ages guy says I usually squat next to my squeakers.
I usually squat next to my squeakers, my goodness. At that precise moment, I noticed that the turntable has come to a halt. The melody that had kept me in a trance has ended. At least it wasn't interrupted by an ad. I throw on some clothes. Same shit as yesterday. I get through 2 cups of black coffee as I lounge on the sofa. I suppose I better let Rachel in on what happened last night. I finish mulling things over and haul myself off the sofa. He only has one set of clothes. He seems to only have one set of clothes. Okay, so it's the start of the day on the 26th of December here on the game, of course. It's 14th of January in real life. I'm going to hazard a guess and say we get a few steps in and then someone calls us or someone knocks on the door. Really? Whoa. Okay. Nothing happened. Let's try. Here we go. I suppose I better let Rachel. Yeah, I forgot about that part. We're going to go to the phone, call her up. It's good that the game kind of sets you straight like that. Here we go. You try to call and someone knocks on the door. Classic. Mr. Hyde, can we talk? Huh? That sounds like Dylan. The hell does he want with me now? Yeah, Dylan. What do you want, Dylan? Dylan. Good morning. What do you want? Well, it's, I've been so anxious to hear the next installment from last night. Next installment? Start making some sense or scram, buddy. You know, after you met me in front of room 306, what happened next? You met up with Mr. White, didn't you? Yeah, that's right. So are you going to tell me what you're so keen to talk to him about? No, it's got nothing to do with you. But I really want to know. Come on, you can tell me. Listen, Dylan. Why the hell are you so keen to know anyway? Well, that's simple. I'm curious. Curious, yeah, right. Huh? Boom. Oh, I better pull this from the wings, otherwise I'll be in trouble. Spit it out, Dylan. You worried about what? Or you were inside room 306, right? You were worried about what was said while you were inside 306. Try the first one. Why? That's why you're here, to get me to tell you precisely what we talked about. That's crazy. 5K already. Wow, thank you. Welcome, everyone. Can't believe it. We've already hit that 5K. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for Tim and Femke and Shauna for popping likes out. Appreciate it. I told you I'm just curious. And you expect me to believe that? Yeah, because it's the truth. Huh? Mags? Uh-oh. This could be a game over again. Here you are, Dylan. I've been looking for you. Miss Patrice. Every time she shows up and she's not on her floor, it's a game over. What can I do for you? Actually, it's about Mr.
Actually, it's about Mr. White in room 306. He has a favour to ask you.
Miss Patrice.
Oh, hello there, Mr. Hyde. Are you having a good morning?
What does Mr. White want?
He called me only a moment ago and asked. He's not coming back to this building, you see, so he asked if Dylan could remove his remaining things.
Mrs. Patrice? Does that mean he's officially vacated his room?
Yes, it would seem so. He was due to move out next week, but he told me something urgent had suddenly arisen. That's what he called me to say, but he seemed quite keen to get the message to you, Dylan. I'd like you to clear out the remainder of Mr. Wright's things and furniture. Also, please take care of any repairs that need doing.
No problem. Oh, I'd better get started. Catch you later. I thought he'd lived there and he just offered to do some helpful things, and now she's treating him like a slave. C-Files, I've done the one like. Dylan hastily makes his exit. Same. You can kick Dylan in Simpsons Hit and Run.
I'm sure there'll be plenty more to be done as we draw closer to next week. It's going to be far busier than usual around here, and that's for sure. Have you finalized your moving arrangements yet, Mr. Hyde? Please feel free to let me know as soon as you have.
Sure. I'll tell you once it's all been sorted.
I appreciate that you're busy with numerous other things, but please be sure to let me know what you're planning at your earliest convenience. I have to be sure everything has been accounted for before this place ceases to be.
Willow, thank you so much. Willow? What's that? Listen, we gotta get on.
Welcome and thank you to Willow for the ad, for the follow, for whatever that was that made that nice noise and that I appreciate very much. And welcome. We're nearing the end of this game. There is one more night after this, so please join us for those. And then we'll be beginning on Luigi's Mansion 3. And thank you to Charlotte for that beautiful heart.
Let's get some big W's in the chat for Willow, and then some big W's in the chat for Charlotte. Let's get a big W for Willow for that follow. Appreciate that. And a big W for Charlotte for smashing down one of those little heart me's. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming along. Like I said when I was a demon a moment ago, we're going to finish this one up on Thursday. Last chapter, chapter 9 tonight, chapter 10 tomorrow night. There's 10 chapters, right? I think there's 10 chapters. Otherwise, we'll just push through, I guess. And then it's Luigi's Mansion time. So, number 3. Let's get that. Don't sweat it. I'll let you know in good time. I got some unfinished business to take care of first, though.
Oh, such as what?
I have to find something.
Find something? Did you lose something during your stay here?
Well, something got lost, all right, but it wasn't mine. But the fact remains it's going to be found, and I need to be the one to find it.
Can you share with me what it is you're looking for, Mr. Hyde?
Listen, listen, Miss Patrice. There's actually something I need to ask you about the thing I'm looking for.
You need to ask me?
Yes. Can you spare a few minutes?
I'm not sure I want to, Mr. Hyde. You're acting very oddly indeed. What are you plotting?
Don't worry. I've got no nasty surprises in store for you, just a couple of questions. It's pretty important to me, so I'd be grateful if you could spare me some time.
There's no use hiding it, Mr. Hyde. I've already heard from Dylan. I know what you've been up to.
This is the game over I thought I was going to get for asking him the wrong question. Shit. God. What's Dylan been saying, that little rat bastard?
He told me that you used to be a detective, and that although he doesn't know why, you've been snooping around on the 4th floor. He told you
That did he?
Now listen to me, Mr. Hyde. I don't know what your purpose is, or what you're looking for.
Rusty, let's get around Rusty. Thank you so much for coming along, Rusty. Willow's having a laugh, thank you. Big W to Rusty. Popping off with another Hunt Me Baby. Oh, yeah.
Listen to me, Mr. Hyde. I don't know what your purpose is or what you're looking for up there, and I have no intention of making you tell me. All I want is to leave this place quietly and peacefully. That's why I'm going to ask you nicely. I've been honest with you up until now, and I've answered all your questions. I think I've been more than helpful to you, but please refrain from asking me anything further. I have nothing more to say to you.
Oh, you got plenty to say, Toots. You got plenty to f***ing say, and don't you even f***ing try to deny it.
I'm telling you, I haven't.
Even if you have nothing to say to me, trust me, I got plenty to say to you. I got questions to ask, and I got things to tell you.
Things to tell me? And what kind of things might that be?
So you're listening now. I got a message from a member of Kathy McGrath's family.
I beg your f***ing pardon.
I'm pretty sure you're interested. You're not interested, are you? Yeah.
That's right, I'm not. Forget that f***ing bitch. I mean, okay, Mr. Hyde, I give in. I can spare some time to talk with you, I guess.
I'll fit in with you, so just let me know when's good.
Shall we say this afternoon at 4 in my room?
Yeah.
It's a date.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'll expect you then.
Mags off. 4 p.m. in Mag's rooms, huh? I better make note of that. I wouldn't want to be late. Okay. Oh, the phone rings. It's got to be Rachel. These characters swear a lot. No, Rusty, don't apologize for interrupting, because it's more important. I can read that later. Read what you're saying now. I gotta thank you for doing those things. Huh? It's a phone. Is it coming from my room? Well, I guess we'll find out. The music is popping on this game. I love it. Push the button and answer the phone. Make it life easier.
Hello?
Hey, Rachel.
Morning, sweetie. Good news.
What is it?
You'll see after you've heard this voice. I'll pass you over.
Hi, it's Ed here.
Ed.
Why are you so surprised?
Just Rachel told me you wouldn't be out until the weekend.
Yeah, well, that's what they told me at first. But I can't stand that damn place. Besides, I figured there's no way Rachel would last 5 minutes. You and Rachel would last 5 minutes on your own, so I blew the doc's mind by making a miraculous recovery. Lucky for you, huh?
Well, I'll tell you this for free. We're not so dumb that we can't take care of this place without you, you know.
You don't have the first idea about how this place runs, Kyle. If I left it to you two, I'd be out of business in no time. Especially with a lazy bum like you in charge. Anyway, it's all thanks to you, Hyde. I was so worried about how this place would work without me, I couldn't even die in peace.
Well, glad you're still in the land of the living, Ed.
Not exactly the greeting I was expecting, but hey.
It's good to hear your voice, buddy.
Now's not the time to start getting all soft, okay? How's the search for that item coming along?
I know who sent me the order sheet. It turns out he's been living here under a false name. He's the son of Kathy McGrath, who was murdered here 13 years ago.
Related to the victim, huh? That doesn't explain how we knew what you got up to behind the scenes.
His name's Will McGrath. By day, he pretends to be a salesman, but he's actually a lone thief. He claims that he has contacts that can provide him with all sorts of information. He even knew about my dad.
Impressive. What did he know about him?
He said that Dad broke into Hotel Cape West 25 years ago. The intention of stealing the Scarlet Star.
He what?
That's what he told me. The incident 13 years ago and the one 25 years ago. He said they're both connected to Nile.
But why did he send you the order to you?
He said he wanted to try to encourage me to take an interest in those incidents. He found it hard to believe I wasn't looking into the truth behind Dad's death.
Go on.
Before he left, he gave me a clue to help find the Scarlet Star.
So where does that leave you now, Hyde?
I'm gonna find out the truth behind what happened 25 years ago. To do that, I need to continue looking for the missing item. Once I find the Scarlet Star, I have to deliver it to complete the order. Then I'll claim my reward of the truth of 25 years ago.
I see. Then do what you gotta do and keep searching. And don't stop until you've uncovered everything.
That's the plan.
I'm gonna pass you back to Rachel, okay?
Hello?
Rachel, keep an eye on him and don't let him push himself too hard, okay? I gotta concentrate on finding this item, so I'll leave Ed to you.
Sure thing, Kyle. Before you go, I've got an update for you. You asked me to get hold of the last article written by Jack Green before he died. Well, I managed to get this for you.
What does it say?
It's titled The Truth Behind Condor. It was meant to be an ongoing piece, but ended after the first part was published and he was killed. At the end of the article, the following appears. There's a gigantic void behind the organised crime syndicate known as Condor. Condor has managed to evade justice, thwart police investigations, and successfully sell their stolen wares, but it seemed unlikely that the group could have accomplished any of this with no outside assistance. There's no doubt in this writer's mind that an as-yet undisclosed force has been operating in the shadows behind Condor. Without this force, Condor would not exist. The next part of this article will expose the identity of this shadowy force, and that's where the article stops.
The force operating in the shadows behind Condor.
I take it you've heard about the recent jewelry thefts, right?
Yeah, there's been even more near here.
This series of thefts seems to bear the marks of those carried out by Condor.
So they say.
There's going to be a...
Rachel.
Who is she really?
There's going to be a TV news special showcasing the recent ones on at 11.
I see.
Anyway, that's all I can offer you for now. I'll be in touch if I find out more.
Clunk. Okay, 4 o'clock mags, 11 o'clock TV. A new show about the thefts resembling those of Condor. Sounds like the kind of thing I should watch. Well, that's happening now. Okay. This chat has Bonk City vibes. It does, doesn't it? It definitely does. I think I should borrow some dialogue or beats from this for sure. Okay, first things first. I'm going to quickly go to my notepad. And we'll go notes. We're going to go... mags at 4 p.m. I can read that. Cool. Noted. And we're going to watch the TV. Let's watch it. Pinky Rabbit. Yes, you say the same thing every time. Here it is. It's time for 5 News. Today we examine the recent spate of jewellery robberies occurring all over the city. A store owner has provided us with an interesting eyewitness account. Who is this mysterious woman that appears on the scene before every robbery? 5 News, as always, is hot on the heels of any lead. The day before the robbery occurred, a woman that I'd never seen before entered the shop. I assumed she was just a customer, but she didn't seem to be interested in any items and just wandered around the shop looking around. I couldn't see her face due to the black hat and sunglasses she wore. Whoa. A black hat and sunglasses? There was one other distinguishing feature. She wore a ring. Yes, a diamond ring. It was very noticeable. The diamond flanked on both sides by ruby... Oh. Gotcha, baby. Gotcha, Marie. Marie, she's done. A diamond ring. It was unmistakable, but we thought she was one of our richest customers, so we paid it no heed. Here we have an artist's rendering of the mystery woman. The most obvious feature are her wide-brimmed black hat and large sunglasses. She is also wearing a distinctive diamond ring. That woman. There are reports of the same woman appearing at other robbed stores. Could this woman be the key to solving these cases? The LAPD are making her arrest their top priority. This is Robert Harrison for 5 News, f***ing off. All right. The woman in the hat that appears before theft. It's Marie. It's Marie. It's Marie. It's Marie. It's Marie. It's Marie. Gotcha. Gotcha, bitch. Sorry, it's Marie. Sorry, I'm awful. I'm an awful person. It's not even deep down. It's right here. You can see it. My God. That diamond ring. Too. There's something about it. Surely she couldn't be. We've got to look in our pocket. Do we still have the ring to give back? Oh my goodness. If that ain't it. If that ain't it. A diamond ring flanked by rubies. Oh my goodness. Tim Ken on red app over there. It says OMG, it's LFG Prime. Great. All right. Okay. Well, let's we'll take 2 steps and then see what happens. We're getting less clues here, are we? It's 11 o'clock now. Here we go. I hear the sound of a door close from somewhere nearby. Huh? Someone nearby. Is that? I can hear the sound of footsteps. It sounds like somebody's coming. Tony. Hey, Tony. Hey, hi. You're just in time. Time for what? Did you notice anybody come up here just now? No, I didn't see anyone. Seriously, I could have sworn somebody just did. It's pretty weird. Huh? Hey. You're the only thing that's weird, or did you see somebody? We'll go that. Did you see? Yeah, I sure did. It was that woman. Which woman? Word, man. Be word. Which one would that be, Tony? I literally said that. You know, that woman, the one who was hanging around by the door last week with the hat. Her. I got her. I've got her. I know who it is. It's Marie. Look at it. Yes. That's who I saw coming in here just now. You sure it was her you saw? Positive. Not that it matters now. I've lost her. One thing's for sure, though. She went up the stairs just ahead of me. You sure you didn't see anything at all? Not a thing. She just disappeared. Anyway, I don't have time to waste on this. I'd better split. She's gone into the room near the stairs. The woman in the hat. Maybe it's... Oh, I think it is after all. It is. But why is she involved? That's why her partner and her brother got knocked off, I reckon. Do we go and we front up right now? Because she would have come straight up the stairs and went boom into this room. Let's do a door knock. Let's knock it off. Bam, bam. Who's there? I mean...
Who's there?
I hear Marie's voice ring out from inside her room. It's me, Kyle.
Ah, Mr. Hyde.
Open the f***ing door. We need to talk.
Hold on, I'll be right there.
Okay.
Yes? What can I do for you?
How did your insurance claim go? Are you all set to move out? What's it going to be? How did your insurance claim go? Are you all set to move out? Are you all set to move out?
Just about. So when are you
leaving?
I should be out of here at the beginning of next week if all goes to plan.
I see.
Are you worried about me, Mr. Hyde?
Yeah, kind of.
Well, in that case, you'd better come in then.
Okay. Let's go, Kyle. It cuts to the next morning or something. It's like... Oh, you can't get past her. It's not Leisure Suit Larry. Okay. All right, we got to relax.
I must thank you, Mr. Hyde. Thank you for caring enough to come and ask how I'm doing.
Yeah, it just felt like the right thing to do. I didn't want you to leave. Didn't want to leave without knowing, you know.
Quite the gentleman all of a sudden.
Well, anyway, how's the moving preparation going?
It's going well. So far, so good. I'm thinking about throwing most of this stuff out.
Yeah, I see. Does that mean the insurance money has come in as planned?
It has, yes, actually. Just this morning, the company called to let me know they'll pay out. It really is a big weight off my mind.
No, it didn't. Where? Nobody gave you that money. You made that money that big by stealing jewelry. So Rex's investigation is closed?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything regarding the results, but the insurance company has already said they'll be paying out, so I guess it's okay.
So it would seem.
Something the matter, Mr. Hyde?
Just strikes me as odd.
What does?
Well, if the insurance company is happy to pay you the money, then that must mean that Rex's investigation painted you in a positive light, which just seems strange to me.
You think it's strange that they agreed to pay me?
Yeah, kind of. He's on their payroll and his services don't come cheap. Typically, cases that he looks into go badly for the people trying to claim.
Really? I didn't know that.
Listen, Marie, you wouldn't be hiding anything from me, would you?
What are you implying, Mr. Hyde? I thought we agreed that I told you everything.
I'm not so sure it really was everything, though. In particular, the part about the woman in the hat.
What?
Huh?
Someone's at the door. I'll be back in a moment.
Oh. It's Rex Forster! Rex! Well, if it isn't an ex-detective, Mr. Bloody Kyle Hyde, what are you doing in here? I could ask you the same thing, Rex Foster. We both know I don't need to answer your questions. I'm here to see Marie, not you.
Me? What do you want with me?
I'd like to know exactly what you just did. This morning, the insurance company told me to cease my investigation into you.
Hey, what?
And now I'd like to know why. I'm not living here until you tell me.
What makes you think I'd know?
Oh, you know all right, I'm sure of it. I want to know exactly how you managed to squirm your way out of this one. Maybe I should tell you what I think happened, and you don't want that. Now tell me exactly how you got the company to drop their investigation. I'm sure it'll provide some entertainment for Mr. Hyde here too. Marie.
Mr. Hyde,
Hey, where are you going? Uh-oh. Marie makes for the door and escapes. Escapes is the word they have used. My goodness. My goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. Okay. So she's done a runner, a good old-fashioned runner. We're stuck in someone else's room with Rex Forster. Marie. Hyde. I'm not sure what brought you here today, but before you two start planning a wedding, there are a few things you might want to know first. I walk out of the woman's room that I'm alone in for some reason now and go after Marie. Okay, Marie, let's go after Marie and see what happened. Because she has... What's that? That sounds like the elevator. She's gonna get stuck in the elevator. Let's run down, beat him. Wait, who's that? Rex, forget Rex. The roof! She's gonna jump off. Wait, should we go yell at Rex first, or do we go straight up? We'll go after Marie. We're supposed to go after Marie. Wait, can we get to the roof? We can't because there's stuff in the way of the door, right? Wait, looks like we can now. Or can we? There's still shit up the top. There's a heap of old furniture and junk blocking the door to the roof still. We're gonna have to talk to Rex, and that's the only real thing we can do. I suppose that's the only real thing we can do, right? That's gotta be it. Sorry, I'm just gonna get my stream monitor up just so I can make sure this thing's actually going as planned. Swap. And then go here, turn my volume down. And then we can, yay, that works, beautiful. All right, okay, so we're gonna have to keep going downstairs with my stylus. Okay, zing. And Rex is the only one we can talk to right there, so we'll go talk to Rex. Who sucks, by the way. Hey, you again. Not trying to tell me you still don't understand what that woman's about. Guess I'll just wish you the best of luck with that one. Oh, that's it? Oh my goodness. Is there another way up? Oh, it's back down. Oh, good. All right, that's good. So we could find out. Let's go to the roof. I push the button on the roof. Take us up. Nice. Where's Marie got to? There she is. Okay. Let's go and talk to Marie, who is just a sprite. There, if I go around this side, she's still facing away. Hey. No, that's funny. Okay. Marie, what up? Marie. Why did you run out like that?
I was scared of him
Scared of him? Why?
because
What does he have on you?
I don't know.
Come on, Marie, tell me.
I'm sorry, Mr. Hyde, I can't. I've been keeping something from you.
What?
I just can't bring myself to tell you. I just can't. Please, Mr. Hyde, leave me alone.
Really? Okay. Now, this never works, but there could be a time where it does. It never works. I just figure sometimes you just pull a screwdriver out and people start talking, right? Marie, you gotta tell me.
Please, Mr. Hyde, just leave me the f*** alone. Marie.
Marie. What am I gonna do to make her talk? Guess all I can do is try to find out by myself. I need to find some sort of evidence that'll make her tell me everything. I think I know what to do here, but I don't want to do it just in case I get a GO and it's show her the ring that I have in my possession. Yeah? But I'm just going to ask your opinion on this one. And I had a window open, a last window. Sorry. That I could seek advice for. And I'm prepared to do that. We're getting that close to the end. Chapter 10. Chapter 9 we're on, aren't we? Giving and receiving reports, not returning a ring. Okay, so when do we get to the point where she goes to the roof? Wait a minute. Okay. Find out by myself. That's where we got to. All right. So my hint is that would yes, Shauna, it would, wouldn't it? I had to hide some people when someone did that on the grounds once. It was interesting, to say the least. No hostages were taken.
Because none survived.
Oh, no, that never happened. Okay. Oh, no, I hit the wrong button again. I got to get back in the place and go down to the second floor. Dan Pan would, well, Dan Pan's not my father, okay? It was just about to get that game over though, Femke. Okay. Floor 2, thank you. Press the elevator's second floor button. Sure. Okay, we'll go back to her room, which I'm sure is just left open.
I probably shouldn't.
I probably shouldn't just go right in, but I've got no choice if I'm going to get through to Marie. Yeah, let's go in. Okay. We're in some foreign person's room. Let's just go through their stuff. Newspaper article. There's a sketch of the room on the table. Why would there be a sketch of the room on the table? There's a box of cookies on the table. Bring them up to her. The cookies in the box are from a pretty well-known company. Uh-oh. Marie must have left this dress and sewing box here. It's the disguise. I bet. There's some thin pink thread in the sewing box. Not really my colour. The sewing box is made of wood. There's an elaborate floral pattern engraved on it. It's a white one-piece dress. It looks like it's only half finished. Nothing else in this area I can look at. Okay, we'll go back. There's a photo frame next to the books on the bottom shelf. The photograph is a portrait of a handsome young man. Coffee. Cold cup of coffee on the table. Classic. All right. Thanks, Femke. I appreciate it. Kyle has a moral compass. Yeah, he's developing as a character over the time, isn't he? Look at that nice modern phone. Should we go through all of it? Let's go through our cupboards. Let's do it. Oh, what's up to the top? There's something at the top. I should click on that. We're going to have a poke around at least while we're here. Several boxes of women's shoes cluttering up the closet. Something in the back. Oh, it's the trench coat. There's a dark grey jacket scrunched up at the back of the closet. It looks just like the one the mysterious woman was wearing. It looks like the one piece of proof. This looks like one piece of proof. Okay, now to look for more. Shoebox with a blue lid. Can't see a price tag, but I bet these shoes are expensive. These shoes look pricey. How many shoes does a dame need anyway? Okay. We're going to look at the top here. It looks like there's a box on top of the closet. It's a hat. Well, we're going to have to pull a chair over, I guess. Wait. There's a hanger on the side of the... Oh, okay, that was the one we had to use when we needed to try to get the... what was it? We had to try to get the ring. There's a cloth-covered stool in front of the dresser. Okay, now to put this thing to good use. I take the stool. Taking a stool, eh? Stool. Use. On that? Okay. Stool. Use. Right, I'll place the stool here. Nice. Okay, now that it's there. Oh, that's cool. Look at the graphics, man. This should totally be... They should totally do a port of this to the new Switch, or to the Ounce, or to the Switch 2, or whatever the hell it's going to be called, or to the normal Switch. It'd be so cool. Look at the graphics. They're awful. It's so great. Bam. Click on that. There's a box on top of the closet. I wonder what's inside. It's going to be the big hat. Yes, it is. The big hat and the sunglasses. Interesting. These are the hat and sunglasses that woman was wearing. All right. I take the hat and I take the sunglasses. And a confession. What's this envelope? There's no name written on the envelope. But the enclosed letter reads as follows. Come to the jewelry store at 1800 wearing the appointed attire. As long as you follow the instructions, your identity will be safe. There's no use trying to escape either. We are in control. She's doing it. Oh, that's what's happening. She's a puppet for Condor. So this is the kind of letter Marie was getting. I take the threatening letter. Right, time to make Marie sing. I think she's been trying to get you to make her do that the whole time, Kyle, to be honest. But let's go and inquire. Okay, beautiful. One moment. No, wrong button. Sorry, guys. Sorry, TikTok fam. Trying to grab this window. Is that going to work? No. Goodness, sorry. That's what our problem was last time, wasn't it? Hopefully that's looking okay, right? No, we've got to go up a little further. I just can't see everything on my screen, so I'm not matching up with that nice line. Let's see. Almost there? How close are we? I'll cop that. I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. All right, just making sure the bottom lined it up again. All right. Okay, now we've got to figure out what is up next. We've got to go upstairs to see Marie. Might as well take that elevator. Oh, we have to take the elevator anyway, so. To the roof we shall go. Push the button for the roof. All right. Huh? She's gone. Oh no. Shit. Where's Marie got to? She must be around here somewhere. Oh no. Oh, okay, there she is. Hoping she hadn't ledged it. There you are.
Look, Mr. Hyde.
It's okay, Marie, I think I know.
What do you know?
I know what you've been hiding. I know what you've done. The woman in the hat who always makes an appearance before the robberies. That's you, isn't it?
What?
Who put you up to it? Was it the same people who sent you the threatening letters?
Mr. Hyde, you have no right to accuse me of anything. Besides, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Listen, Marie. The game's up. As I told you, I know everything.
Mr. Hyde.
Before you ask me for proof. How's this? Hat and sunglasses going up first. What did she say? I found these inside your room.
You what?
They were hidden inside a box on top of your closet. Care to explain what you're doing with them?
They're...
Okay. Let's check out that threatening letter. Show that. I found this letter inside your room too.
No!
The letter contains instructions for you to follow or a threat you made to someone. Instructions, we remember that. Letter contains instructions for you to follow. How the hell did you get yourself into this mess?
I...
Come on, come clean. What else do we show? The ring? Do we show the damn ring? Who's this? Ishmael. I love this game. I'm glad you like it. This is the Cape West, Hotel Cape West. What's it called? Last Window, the sequel to Hotel Dusk. So I'm really glad that somebody who knows it who's here, which is awesome. Somebody else who knows it is here. It's been a good time. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. So we've shown her the hat and glasses. Literally the only other thing I could possibly do right now. I mean, it's going to go against... Oh, you played both. That's so good. I'm very lucky to have the cartridge, and I'm playing it on a DS. Sent in by viewer Bucifer, so thank you so much, Bucifer, for sending that cart to me to play. And, well, you can see it in there. Look, it's in there. Whoa! But yeah, and also had my DS modded so we can play DS games, which is going to be great for this year. I think 2025 will be a DS-heavy year. So, we're going to show her the ring, I imagine. Like, let's risk a game over here. Show her. Oh, shit, here we go. This is your ring, right?
How did you get that, Mr. Hyde?
Betty gave it to me to return to you. Now would be a good time to talk to me, Marie. Is the stone fake, or would you sell something? Why would you sell something so valuable? Great questions. Great questions to ask. I don't know if there's, like, I mean, we'll just go with the first one. Is the stone a fake?
Certainly not. I'll have you know it's entirely genuine. What are you implying, Mr. Hyde?
Okay, let me ask you something else. Is your ring, this is your ring, right? How did you
get that, Mr. Hyde? Betty
gave it to me to return to you. So we're just going around in a loop here. Why would you sell something so valuable? And while we're on the subject, the woman in the hat and sunglasses who appeared before the robberies, why does she wear a ring just like yours?
I don't know.
Or maybe you'd just like to tell me about the condor engraving on the base.
That's...
There's no use trying to hide it anymore, Marie. Come clean and tell me.
I can't, Mr. Hyde, not to you.
Why not?
Because there's no going back if I do. Not for me anyway. You really don't want to hear what kind of person I truly am.
Do you remember what you said to me, Marie?
What I said to you?
Yeah. You said that when your brother died 13 years ago, people doubted your side of the story and made your life miserable. You went on to say that you believed I would understand what you meant. You remember what I told you then? I said that if anything happened, no matter what, you could talk to me about it.
Yes, I remember. How could I forget? And I truly wish I could tell you. But please, Mr. Hyde, please stop asking me all this, asking me to talk. Why won't you listen to me when I say I can't? I really can't tell you. Of all people, you can't know.
Come on, Marie. If I don't reveal your secret, then sooner or later somebody else will.
Perhaps.
Marie, do you understand the gravity of your situation? You need to get out while you can. I appreciate that the people ordering you about are intimidating you, but...
Of course I understand. And that's precisely why I can't tell you anything.
She knows about his dad. Marie. Suddenly, Marie moves away from me and heads towards the roof's edge. Marie, what are you doing?
If only I'd met you earlier, Mr. Hyde. If I'd been able to tell you everything I've been keeping to myself, maybe things would have turned out very differently. I really don't know what to do anymore. It's hopeless. Goodbye, Mr. Hyde.
Far out. Don't do it, Marie. Get down from there now. Don't do it. I touched it and it said keep back. Do I just wait? Alright, I think I'll wait for her to turn to me and then I'll touch. There we go. Now she says keep back again. Oh, shit. That's rough. What do I do? Do I just wait? What do I do? Oh, this could be like that time in the last one. I'm going to try it. No! Marie, are you okay? I think you may be overacting a bit, Mr. Hyde. All right, so it worked. We got to close the DS. Awesome. There's no need to shout quite so loudly. Marie, I'm going back inside. Marie leaves the roof and heads inside. Okay. What was that all about? That was wild. Okay. What the hell? Nothing like creating a scene. Great. Uh-oh. Is this game over? Great. What now? Oh, shit. Who the hell called the cops? This is bad. Game over. Fuck. How's it come to this? I was hoping to get into this fuss with Marie, but now look at the state of things. Shit. Oh, no. I really don't know what to do anymore, she says. It's hopeless. Goodbye, Mr. Hyde. Oh, man. Guess I better get down there and give some sort of explanation. So what do I do instead? Oh, so do I have to do it when she's... oh, I got to close it when she's looking at us. Okay. All right, we'll try that one more time. Hopefully we don't have to go through all that shit again. Retry. My God. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. I've got to go back and talk to Marie. Now, I've sought advice on this particular moment. There's a couple of things we can do. We can stop. If you can't save the... You just we'll talk to her again. If we just stand still and wait for as long as possible, we can just tap the screen and do it. Otherwise, we can close the DS. Okay, we're just going to push through. I'm not going to have to read all this out again. Okay, we're going to show her the proof. Hat and sunglasses. Okay. Push through all this. Okay, next bit of evidence. The letter? Great. Okay, we show the ring. This is your ring. Okay. We're just going to get back to that bit. Okay, so she won't tell him anything, and I think it's because she knows something around his father. Really looked like it was about to push. The timing's off. It did, yeah, it totally did. Okay. Just clicking along. We can do this. If you're watching on the Red Place, say hi. Okay, here we go. Marie. She close to the edge. Now, if I looked it up, I had to. I want to look it up. I want to do this right. So if we stand there and wait, she will literally just she'll like lean over the thing and just be like, yeah, whatever. But if she's looking back at us when we close the DS, if we do that, that's a push. If we do it this way, wait, then bam. Fuck again. We did it again. Yeah, we ruined it. We got to go through all that shit again. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Okay, this time I'm just going to wait. 2 game overs, one after the other. My god. Or was it when she's not looking? I'm going to read that thing again. It said, closing the lid is still the correct... Okay, hang on a sec. Okay. I don't know who... It says in the actual thing, I don't know who had the bright idea of putting a game over here, but fuck that guy. And then it says, over time, Marie will switch between looking at us and looking away from us. So we had to do it when she's looking away. Closing the lid is still the correct solution. But it has to be done while she's looking away. You might wonder what happens if we wait too long. Well, after a long time, Marie will be in a completely different position, and that's how she'll stay until we do something. Closing the DS and the lid no longer does anything. Neither does blowing the mic, so that leaves tapping the screen. All right, we're going to have to go back in and just power through some of that text again, which is a big pain in the anus, but we're going to do it. Maybe I need to go and grab a glass of Coke before we do that. So you want to hold tight, everybody? I'll be back. Let's, damn pans here, don't jump. What if for April Fools he drinks water instead of Coke? Great idea. The real joke will be, it's Crystal Pepsi. Crystal Pepsi, disgusting. Pepsi, ugh. Okay. Powering through all this text again. Push it through, push it through. Oh, there's a couple more people over on YT right now. How you guys doing? Sorry about the continuous game overs. We're just going to push through all these. Got to show some evidence. You're welcome to read along if you like, or if you want to catch up on the stream, then you can do that by watching it on here on this red app that you are looking at. If you're on TikTok, which most of you guys are, then you can catch up on the stream later if you need to as well. This one will be up after it's completed. And if you want to watch along and keep up to date, you can go and do a quick summary by reading up to chapter 9. You can just Google Last Window Secret of Hotel Cape West and find out what you have missed so far, because we are at the second to last chapter of this story. And we've just game overed twice, so we're just kind of pushing through a little bit more. And we're going to show the Ring, the last one. And if you are also new here, yes, I am playing on an actual DS console. It's been modified to have AV out. And lovely, lovely, lovely. The DS, the 3DS XL for me is like the ultimate handheld. I really, really love it. Next to no load times, no moving parts, really. The DSi XL is also another really huge, nice console, but it doesn't do 3DS games. Okay, so she doesn't want to hear what kind of person she truly is. No, not again. This is the same time. Hey, oh yes, it's my favorite Aussie. That's so funny. Hey, I called you fairy tale guy last time instead of fairly tall Englishman. I'm so sorry about that. You could be someone's fairy tale Englishman at the same time, but you're also that fairly tall Englishman. Englishman? It's Englishman, right? I got to go and check. Got to make sure. English guy, fairly tall English guy. I was saying fairy tale English guy because I'm a moron. My apologies. Welcome back. We're just pushing through here because we had a few game overs. So, all right. And then she goes to the ledge and we got to try to not push her off. All right. Come on, we can get there. Can you hear it crackling? Here we go. This is it. This is where we need to be up to. No one can tell if you're really short. Suddenly, Marie moves away from me and heads towards the roof edge. Marie, what are you doing?
If only I'd met you earlier, Mr. Hyde. If I'd been able to tell you everything I've been keeping to myself, maybe things would have turned out very differently. I really don't know what to do anymore. It's hopeless. Goodbye, Mr. Hyde.
Marie. Get down from there. Okay, let's try not to F it up. When she looks away, we're going to swat her. Bam! Got it! Bomboclat! Gotcha. Yes, we're back in the game, baby. Got it. We had to close it. Stop scrolling. I had to stop scrolling and realize you voiced her. You are good. I got the very, very that edge by having a voice changer where I can go Marie and
Mr. Hyde
at the same time. So that's a plus. Looks like I seriously underestimated what an idiot you were. If you wanted my f***ing help, why didn't you just ask?
How could I have done that? After all, I'm the only one who knows how terrifying these people can be.
Marie. Now, they really put the frighteners on you. Or, hey, welcome to... Let me see if I can read that. My eyesight's horrible and that's too far away. So let's have a look at the very tired witch. The very tired witch, Carla. We'd like to say
Welcome to you, and thank you for joining. This is chapter 9.
we have a big bomber cloud happening right here now. Thank you so much. Let's just check who that bomber cloud came from here. It was from Olaf Smaja. I can't pronounce it. I'm so sorry, but thank you so much. Let's get big W's for all you guys. Big W for Carla, for the joint. And big W is also... Hey!
The big W is also for welcome.
Then we have 2 big W's to give out to Olof's Meiser. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm so sorry. I hope I'm doing a good job at that. 2, 3. Oh, damn. Big... Wow, hey, wait. Olof's is going crazy here. We got some big W's too. We got some big W's to give. We got a big W. Let's go times. How many is that? That's a lot. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. My God. Oh, they're still coming. They're still coming. Olof's. Oh, damn. Times heaps to Olof's. Yes. Pop that in there, guys. Oh, it wouldn't let me put it in there. We'll go big W Olof's. See if that will work. Did I spell it? I spelled it okay. Olof's has gone crazy. We got that 2025. It's just called 2025. There's the GG 2025 ice cream cone heart puff GG rose TikTok cookie. Another 2025. A GG 2025. Another TikTok. Another cookie. Another 2025. You're going crazy on these Olof's. I'm losing count. And a heart me and a GG 2025. Thank you so much. Thank you. What a legend. Oh, you can call me Michael. I remember this from last time. Sorry, Michael. Thank you. Sorry about that, Michael. Okay, let's get back into these questions. And thanks to Carla as well. And we want to say that
The big W is also for welcome.
Olof's is going crazy. Thank you so much. They're going hard on this. This is wild. So good. Thank you, Olof's. Okay, let's get these questions in here. They really put the frighteners on you? Or what do you mean by those people? They're both valid questions. Okay, what do you mean by those people? Because we need to find out. You're welcome, Carla. Thank you so much. And Olof's is just going sick on the gifts. Thank you very much. Who do you mean by those people?
I mean, I knew what my brother and husband had done.
Really?
I found out the truth behind their deaths, too. That's why I have to do what these people say. If you want an example of just how powerful they are, they're the ones who put an end to the insurance company's investigation. They're responsible for me receiving the insurance payout, Mr. Hyde. It was kind of a reward for doing what I was told.
What had your brother and your husband done? I thought their deaths were an accident. Okay. What had your brother and husband done? Let's ask that first.
Well, as you know, they were both working at the hotel, but that was just a cover for helping the secret fencing operations that went on here.
Fencing operations?
Yes, they were selling stolen jewelry. The items to be sold were first brought into the hotel, then potential buyers would follow and if interested would pay for the goods in cash. It seems that Mike and Peter were willing to do anything if it made them money. And that included removing dead bodies and making evidence disappear.
That's where his dad's involved.
Even the ring that I got from Mike was one of the spoils from a successful job.
I thought their deaths were an accident.
That's what the police believed. Of course, they knew differently. Since my husband and brother had served their purpose, they were to be disposed of. When Mike died and I received an insurance payout and married Peter, and when Peter's business fell and he died in an accident, all of it was orchestrated by them. That's what they told me.
All right.
Do you know how I discovered the truth behind Mike and Peter? It all started when I moved into these apartments. As I searched the things I brought with me, I found my husband's insurance policy. I decided to claim the money specified within. And so I contacted the company. Very soon after I had done so, the calls started coming from the people in charge. I received phone calls and letters. Even people I'd met before began to pay me visits. I'd never met before began to pay me visits. As time passed, I slowly began to piece together the truth. It had finally dawned on me what my husband and brother were involved in. It wasn't too long before they decided I could be of use to them as well.
So up until then, you really had no idea what your husband and brother had been up to?
I didn't have a clue. But I knew something was going on when Mike came home one day after work. He had this horrible wound and his clothes were bloody. I asked him time and time again to tell me how it happened, but he refused to explain. He looked up at me with this sad face and told me he had a secret to bear. One that I couldn't know. He said if I didn't promise to let it remain a secret, he'd have no choice but to leave. He never did tell me he took that secret to his grave. When I married Peter, he made me make him the same promise. And just like Mike, he took it to the grave. Maybe not letting me know was their way of expressing their love for me. At least that's what I want to believe after I was told the truth. That the truth is difficult to take in, isn't it, Mr. Hyde? They told me that I had nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That it was my fate. That my life literally belonged to them. This is precisely the reason why I avoided making any friends here. At first, I even started to believe that the reason that the man Rex was here was to spy on me at their request.
Marie, who could possibly have the reach to do all this? Who the are they?
Niall.
Did you say Niall? As in the guitar player from the band Chic?
Yes. At least that's the name they used to use when they refer to themselves. Now they're called the Chic Organization.
I've seen Chic a couple of times. They're fantastic, by the way. You need to get to a Chic show if you can.
I see.
No, that's not Rex's voice. This is Rex, though. It's Rex f***ing Foster. I can't unhear that anymore. What's this? Mrs. Doubtfire. There is a Mrs. Doubtfire character in this. Stick around. Or Carla, if you are new here, and go follow the Direct Me link. That'll take you to a few places. One of them being the Discord community that we have running. Another place being to alternate social medias that we won't mention here. One of them's Red. But if you like watching this, then maybe you can watch the last few hours in the form of backups on other places that you might find there. Perhaps, I don't know, maybe that's for you. Maybe you can review previous streams that way. I don't know, maybe we'll see how that goes for you. It's not the same as being involved with the live one, but get to catch up on some cool story, huh? Yeah. Well, yeah, if you've got a spare 15 hours, rock it on. Rex. So that's how it is, huh?
You were listening in on us, you bastard.
Yeah, every last word. Shocking stuff indeed. It's almost impossible to believe that Niall have got you under their control too.
You know about Niall?
If I didn't, do you think I'd have bothered taking on your case? It's them I'm interested in, not you and your insurance policy. Rex, enough games. What are you really after? You could say I'm looking for the last piece of the puzzle. Forgive me. I've been somewhat inundated with puzzles lately. You'll have to be more specific. Well, quit interrupting and I'll tell you. It's the puzzle that he left behind and which I've been trying to solve this whole time. In fact, I've been piecing it together too ever since he died 13 years ago. Who the hell is he? You're talking about Jack Green or you're talking about George Patrice? Jack Green. You're talking about Jack Green, the guy you used to work with. How do you know about him? I got my own sources, Rex. I also know about the piece he wrote concerning Condor and its true identity. So I guess you pretty much worked it all out then, huh? You know that he was moided and all. Just as I suspected. So he was murdered after all. Time for a Coke, I think. Did somebody say Toblerone lava cakes? Damn. I want that. Just 1 sec. I gotta fix it. This isn't loose. 1 sec. Oh, cheap arm. Wasn't cheap, but cheaply built. So, Jack Green was murdered after all. Yeah, that's right.
Shauna Lee says go to Aldi for the lava cakes.
Okay. Aldi shut at 7 in my area, but eat healthy is a myth. No one eats healthy. We can't eat healthy. Healthy is a term that was created to sell apples in the 40s and 50s. It's like fun, E. Health, E. Yeah, I'll be going there tomorrow, don't you worry about that. Healthy is just whatever's good for you. I had a bag of burger rings earlier. But I did go to the gym. So Hyde, have you pieced it together? Can you guess who's behind it all yet? Sure can. It was Condor. If better have been Condor. Wait a minute. Nile. Wait a minute. This is confusing because it kind of, I think Nile and Condor are the same sort of thing, right? Is that not accurate? Anybody who's following along since the last one, Condor and Nile are like the same thing. Anybody? You went to the gym, congrats. Yes, I more went for the sauna. I'm gonna say it's Nile because Nile's like behind everything. Condor and Nile like Target and Kmart. Yeah, kinda, I guess. We'll go Nile. Nile. We'll give the man a round of applause. Nile has been behind Condor all along. That's what I'm talking about. Pay attention, huh? Make no mistake, it was Nile that got him in the end. I don't know who to pick. Great. Jack Green was poised to expose the link between Nile and Condor. But Nile got wind of this and decided to silence him for good. That's what you're implying, right? That's the outcome of the actions, yes. But there's more, much more, that only he and I knew. A disturbing truth. What do you mean by a disturbing truth? The crime syndicate known as Condor began operating in the LA area. Oh, it must have been as far back as 25, maybe 26 years ago now. The LAPD figured that Condor was behind all the robberies that had been happening. But due to a distinct lack of material evidence, was never able to pin anything on them. They chose their targets and conducted their sales with such meticulous attention to detail that their crimes went virtually undetected by the police department. Condor always kept itself a few steps ahead, resulting in the LAPD coming up with squat. You understand, right? What I'm getting at here. His dad was the informant. Shit. His dad was the informant and he got himself killed. Oh, guys. Okay. That's what we figured. With nothing that would enable a case to be built against them, robberies continued. That is until 13 years ago when they simply dropped off the face of the earth. By then, my friend Jack Green was dead. And Hotel Cape West had closed down for good. After Jack died, I kept on after
Shauna Lee
Condor.
says snitches get stitches.
Oh, well, he didn't get even stitches, they just let him bleed. After Jack died, I kept on after Condor, questioning and collecting information, but all that Jack had tried hard to uncover was buried. No longer news. I tried in vain to make the media listen to me, but the results were always the same. I wrote an article about Jack's death being the work of a criminal group, but of course, it was branded a work of fiction and my name was mud. I'd been driven out of my profession. But they underestimated my determination. I wasn't about to roll over and play dead. It wasn't going to let Jack's death be for nothing. I made it my mission to find out and uncover the real crooks behind all the wrongdoing. What do you mean by the real crooks? Yeah, you didn't think Nile was operating by itself, did you? Make no mistake, if Nile continues to have the power and influence it does, it's only because there are so many people who use Nile to further their goals. Each and every one of them connected to Nile was behind the scenes. Connected to Nile behind the scenes. Yet, hiding in plain sight, perverting the course of justice. It was the police. Coming straight from the underground. Here we go. Hide. I haven't forgotten you when you compared me to an annoying fly, you know. But you're right. I've spent my life endlessly buzzing amongst filth. No matter how much people try to bat me away, I just won't give up. Well, I got news for you. That's how I've been forced to live since Jack died. But even someone like me has values, things that drive them to keep going. In my case, there's one thing I'll never let slip away. Oh yeah, and one my baby. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. We hit up that 10K. Pretty sure that's seconds. Can I see the 10K? I feel like an old bloke with my eyes. That's 15. Bloody, that's 15. That's not bad. This is bloody beautiful. Thank you so much, everybody. Bloody excellent, that. Thanks, guys. 15. Thank you. I got to get glasses, everyone. I'm so sorry. Persistence hard, absolutely will not rest until I finally uncover the truth. I made a promise when Jack died. I vowed that whatever the truth turned out to be, and however unbearable it was, seems to be a theme, I wouldn't look away. I'd make sure the world learned of it. That's the theme in this. I think it's about time you told me exactly why you've been investigating Marie, Rex. Well, both her brother Mike and late husband Peter were involved with Condor. And they both died in similar car accidents to Jack. There was no doubt in my mind that Marie was directly connected to Niall. I became obsessed with finding out why they'd seemingly let her go and disappeared. I was convinced that they must be up to something behind the scenes. The thing that surprised me, though, most, Hyde, was that somebody like you was living in this building. Jack had spent us considerable time investigating your father. Okay. According to his research, the man whose body was found in the parking lot 25 years ago was in league with Condor and was bumped off because he knew the truth about Niall. What did you just f***ing say? You think my dad was working for Condor? Jack seemed to think so, or at least that's what he wrote in his notebook. But like so many other things, there was no concrete proof to back up his theories. One undeniable fact was that when your father was killed, the elusive Scarlet Star diamond that Condor had stolen went missing. Vanishing without a trace. Now I know where it is. His mother sent it to him. The Scarlet Star. Hyde. Niall is resurrecting the Condor name using Marie. I'm sure there's some kind of ulterior motive behind it. I've got nothing yet, but rest assured I'll get to the bottom of it if it kills me. Marie.
Yes?
We won't be seeing each other after today. I'll no longer be hanging around and keeping tabs on you, okay? I'll leave you with this piece of advice. Get yourself the f*** out of this town. Do it as soon as you can.
I can't just leave. And even if I do, you think Niall is just going to forget about me?
Not without my help.
What do you mean?
Come on. How do you think I've stayed alive this long? While looking into them. Even an annoying fly like me has a few survival tricks up his sleeve. If you want a fighting chance of getting away, be at Union Station at 6 tomorrow morning. I'll wait for 10 minutes. If you don't show by then, I'll be gone. How? We're never going to see each other after today. I'll see you at 6 o'clock tomorrow. Come on, Rex.
Right.
This is the last I'll be seeing of your ugly mug too, Hyde. You'll hold back the tears. What are you going to do now? Like you need to ask. I'll find something to keep me occupied around here, trust me. Always the joker. I've tried, but I just can't work you out, man. After all, what would an annoying fly know anyway? See you around. Hey, Rex. What now? I've got something for you. I see. So you did have it. I thought as much. You mean you noticed it was gone? Of course I did. What did you take me for? Anyway, I'm out of here. Okay. Rex gets into the elevator and leaves the roof. Okay. Marie. Well, what are you going to do?
I don't know. I need some time to think. You heard what he offered me, though, right? Besides, nobody knows what will happen from now. Maybe I've got a chance.
You think you're going to be all right by yourself?
Mr. Hyde.
Yeah.
I'll be just fine. I'm a lot stronger than I look, you know. And one more thing. Thanks for listening to me. I honestly thought I'd never be able to open up to anyone, that is, until you came along. Goodbye, Mr. Hyde.
Marie jumps off the building. Marie gets into the elevator and leaves the roof. Marie. It's my pager. Better get back to the office and call Rachel. Back to the room, the office, whatever. All right, some developments going on here. Really cool. So we're learning. Shauna has already known, apparently, for a while. There you go. Oh, man, I'm going to miss playing this game. It's so fun. Okay, we're going back to floor 2. Second floor button. We go down. All right. Oh, 2 steps and what's this? Is it Dylan? Oh. Dylan. Okay. Do we talk? I was having to talk to him. Where the He's at my room. Oh, about me needing glasses. Yeah, that's true. Hey. Oh, Mr. Hyde. What do you want? Nothing much. Well, there must be something. You wouldn't be hanging around outside my room. Steady on. I'm not up to anything. I'm just taking care of some maintenance. I thought it'd be a good time to check the second floor doors. Yeah, I see. So anyway, Mr. Hyde, what was that all about just now with Rex? I saw you, he's a shifty character. I saw him head up to the roof in the elevator. Yeah, what else did you see? What did he want up there? You know, stuff. But do you know what he did before he headed up to the roof? I do. He took a trip to room 206, Marie's place. That's what. Don't you think it's a little strange? In my opinion, they're into something together. I've got better things to do than listen to your crap, Dylan. I couldn't care less about Rex wanted up on the roof. Are you sure about that? Pretty sure you're actually quite interested. Yeah. And since when did you become a psychologist? I'm sure because you were up there too until just now. How could I possibly believe you're not interested after seeing that? Look, Dylan. I just want to know. What happened up there? Rex won't be coming around here anymore. I don't really want to talk to him. He's a bit of a effing creep. Rex won't be coming around here anymore. That's what he said right before he left. Really? You're right about me being up there too, and he and I were putting the record straight. That's when he told me that he won't be showing his face around here again. Does that mean he got what he came for? I guess it does. Wasn't he looking into the insurance policy Marie's late husband set up? That's right, isn't it? Did he prove that she was trying to get away with fraud? No, he didn't. And you know why? Because she wasn't involved in any fraud to begin with. Hey, RDK is back. Joe, thank you so much. I've just brought back a major memory of this game. Joe, so this is, I don't know, like everyone's familiar with Hotel Dusk, but this is actually Last Window, The Secret of Hotel Cape West, which is the sequel to Hotel Dusk. So, if you haven't played it, you should try to get your hands on a copy of it. I'm very, very lucky to be playing it on a DS with a cartridge. Very happy about that. Get your hands on it. Get a play in. Get a play. Get a go. IDK, I'm doing well. Thank you so much for coming along again. This is chapter 9, so we're nearly finished. But if you are, especially Joe, if you're just new along as well, if you want to catch up on previous streams, you can do that in the Direct Me. Just here, direct.me. And if you're watching on other things, you're already in that place. So go and check out 15 hours of me playing. She'll get the money just like she deserves. Let's see. Joe, thank you so much. We're going to get some big W's up in the place. Excuse me.
And a big W for welcome to IDK. For coming back again and doing a follow, just like every time. I appreciate it, and it's funny to me. And Joe, who is new. Welcome, Joe. Meet Kyle Hyde. You know Kyle, because he's a core memory to you. Thank you.
RDK, how are you going? Are you doing okay? I know it's not are you going to ask? Yeah, I am. Are you all right? Are you doing all right? Hope you're okay. RDK, are you okay? Now, hey, you never know what to expect, Joe.
Never underestimate. I don't know.
I've got something going on. RDK got a girlfriend. GF. Congratulations. Let's get a big W in there for RDK. Big W for IDK. Big W means win. IDK, baby. Congratulations. Look after one another, all right? Just be good to each other, okay? Always listen. Talk last. Listen first. Dylan finishes talking and lurches off. Yeah, right, you played both. That's awesome. This is my first time playing this one, but I did play Hotel Dusk in 2007-8. And then I found out when I replayed it on the stream a couple of months ago that there was a sequel. And one of my viewers tracked it down and bought it and sent it to me. So I was very grateful. Let's go into room 202. We're going to call Rachel. Oh, what time is it? Does it tell us the time? It's 11 a.m. still. Wow, this is a long hour. We did have a couple of game overs we had to deal with, though. Okay, it's Rachel time. Time to give Rachel a call.
Red Crown, how may I help you?
It's me. What's up?
Ed wants to speak to you.
Can't wait.
I'll hand you over.
Hi, it's me. I've got some new courtesy. I've got some news courtesy of an old LAPD friend of mine. It's about the possibility of Condor having made a return to the scene. Sources within the LAPD seem to think that this is a warning in response to mayoral candidate Hugh Speck's planned campaign against organised crime.
Warning? What do you mean by that?
Yeah, a blatant warning made by Nile. It's their way of saying that if the police choose to strike against them, they've got their own counter-strike ready to be deployed.
Hang on. Why would Nile use the resurrection of Condor as a retaliation against the LAPD? It doesn't add up.
An old friend of mine on the force let slip that, with regards to Nile, there's something the LAPD aren't letting on. And it concerns Condor. Whatever it is, they certainly don't want it made public.
Ed, do you think there's any way we can get more information on that?
More? I suppose if there's any more to be had, it might be possible.
I've been unearthing some facts of my own too, Ed.
Oh, you have you?
Listen, Ed. There was a guy 13 years ago who thought he discovered a link between Nile and Condor. He went up dead, but a friend of his told me that he may have been involved somehow. My dad may have been involved somehow.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. Perhaps if I extend the net to include what Frank Raver was doing in, we might get lucky.
Yeah, it'd be helpful. Anyway, get on the job. Ed, you f***ing old bastard. Sorry. Condor, Nile, and now the LAPD. 25 years ago, the Scarlet Star disappeared at the same time my dad died. What the hell is connecting all these things? You are, Kyle. 3 o'clock. Kyle's the connection. Kyle is the connection. All right. Get a few steps. I know what... Ugh. Never get it more than a few steps before something happens. My buzzer suddenly sounds. Who is it? Here we go. Just click the door button. It's easier. Frank? F***ing Raver. Oh, it's you. I've got something I'd like to ask you, Mr. Hyde. Yeah, what is it? I just heard something from Dylan. He told me that you, Rex and bloody Marie from room 206 had a little bloody gathering on the roof. Not long ago either. Maybe he was right. Yeah, so what if we did? I don't see what it's got anything to do with you. I thought I made it clear when we last spoke. You were supposed to keep your bloody nose out of these things. I thought we'd reached an agreement that you'd no longer interfere. I distinctly remember telling you to avoid contact with the people in that picture. Yeah, right. You did say something like that, didn't you? But I don't remember us coming to any kind of agreement over what I'd do. No, you don't, do you? Don't bloody let your desire for the truth come between me and my investigation, Mr. Hyde. Look, I'm not out to get in your way, all right? It's not like I woke up and decided, better chat with Rex and Marie on the roof today. Then what was your reason for bloody talking to them, then? Sorry to be the one to break this to you, Frank, but we've got a similar agenda. We both need to find something out before leaving this dump. I beg your pardon? Yeah, I just happen to have a few questions I needed to ask them. So I went ahead and did it. Simple as that. You had questions for them, did you? Would you care to tell me what you asked them and why you bloody asked it? Listen, Frank. You need to butt the fuck out of my business. Oh, you really want to know what we talked about up there? Well, naturally, that's why I'm asking. Well, as it happens, got a couple of questions for you first, Frank. You and Dylan seem pretty keen to find out what we talked about up there. Why is that? Oh, well, that's because I'd also like you to know that I've been looking into you too, Frank. You have you? Not only you either. I've done some research on Kathy McGrath's murder that night, 13 years ago that happened here. And last but not least, I've been looking into the elusive Condor. Oh, so that's how it bloody is it? And what may I ask of you found out? Pretty much everything you know. I seriously doubt that, Mr. Hyde. There's no way you've been able to obtain the same level of information as I have. I think it's about time you stop exaggerating. I'm aware of the fact you're a detective and you made your way here from Manhattan, but I was on the LAPD when the incident occurred and I've been investigating ever bloody since. There's no way on earth you could be more informed than I am, Mr. Bloody Hyde. Yeah, that's right. You keep telling yourself that, old man. Actually, I know quite a lot about the incident and about your past to boot. Then let's just see what you know then, shall we? Tell me what you know about me. I know your name came up in the internal investigation. Let's fucking say that. I know that when you were in your 40s, you were singled out in an internal investigation. What? How bloody dare you? Back in the day, you were considered quite a detective, one of the best, in fact. But with one problem. You were willing to go to any lengths to guarantee an arrest. Because of this, you were taken out of the position you loved so much. Oh, bloody bullshit! It seems you've done your research, Mr. Hyde. But I've got to ask, how did you come across such bloody detail? You don't need to worry about how I came across it. Just that I know. Probably a good idea not to ask any more stupid questions too, Frank. You fucking girl. I'll ask whatever I bloody please. Charlie, how you doing? What's up? Welcome. So I take it you also know about the link between Condor and a certain organization? Yeah. I know it's gnarly behind Condor. The last guy who tried to expose the connection wound up in the morgue. You've certainly done your homework, Mr. Hyde. How did you make so much progress in your investigation, might I ask? Didn't I already tell you? We share a similar agenda. We both want to find something out before leaving here. You're set on finding out what happened in the incident 13 years ago, and I'm looking for another incident that happened here a long time ago. Really? And what bloody incident might that be? One that happened 25 years ago. What? Frank. Do you know what happened here 25 years ago, or why so surprised? Let's find out. Yeah, there's a lot of yappa in this game, Joe. Tim, exactly, yes. John, genuinely the most underrated games ever. Thank you. It is true. Hey, and John, by the way, this is not Hotel Dusk. This is Last Window, Secret of Cape West, the sequel to Hotel Dusk. How sick is that? How sick is that? And guess what? We're also playing it on a DS, baby. On a DS. Let's get that DS screen. Or I don't know which one to do. But very lucky to be able to play it for you. Why so surprised? Let's ask him directly. Do you know what happened here? Do you know what happened here 25 years ago, Frank? Of course I bloody do. Mr. Hyde, tell me what you're trying to discover about the incident 25 years ago. I'm trying to find something. To be precise, I want to find the Scarlet Star that went missing from Hotel Cape West. Did you say Scarlet Star? How the hell did you learn about the bloody Scarlet Star, Mr. Hyde? Come on, let's go. Wait, we need to get Coke on. Oh, yeah. John says, I played The Last Window once, but it didn't hit like Hotel Dusk. Ooh, yeah. Well, I just said I'd love a remake on Switch or Ounce or whatever the new console is, and then whatever the current Switch, obviously. But John, trust me. Play it. See it through. I agree. It's not quite the same, but we're getting into the thick of it here, and there's so many Hotel Dusk references in here. It's definitely worth playing. JRS55, it is, and there's so many great people coming into the chat and just recognizing that this is the sequel to Hotel Dusk, and we're on the second last stream. But you can watch the backup. So I just got to really quickly say
Thank you and welcome to John Zalot, who has just followed. Thank you and welcome. I think I said them both.
already. But if you want to watch the backups, I've been playing this thing for a couple of weeks now. You can go to the Direct Me, head to the red app with the play button, and you can, outside of stream time, you want to be here. This is where we watch it happening live. And I'll be on Tuesday nights, Thursday nights, finishing this game, and then starting Luigi's Mansion 3 on Saturday. But you can catch up on all of the previous streams. If you manage to pull 15 hours out of your ass between now and Thursday, you can be caught up, get around the voices, get around the characters, get around the story, and then we can finish this thing together. 9 o'clock Melbourne time, Thursday night. We're going to ice this thing off. We're finally going to find out what happens. JRS55. I really liked both games. I'll have to replay them at some point. Damn right you should. Or you can live vicariously through my gameplay. You can do that too. But yeah, everybody needs to go and get these games and play them. Love them. Right, let's get back to the game. More Coke. Kyle says, Frank, you know about the Scarlet Star?
Of course I bloody do. If I'm not mistaken, it was kept secured in the safe at the Hotel West. Well, it was well protected there, at least, but by means beyond what I know, it simply bloody disappeared. Only the hotel manager, Michael McGrath, was likely to know what happened to it.
Michael McGrath?
Now, Mr. Hyde, please tell me how you came to know about the Scarlet Star.
I had it firsthand from Michael McGrath's son.
Michael McGrath's son?
Yeah. He was told about it by his father, Michael, prior to his death. He was the only one that sent me. He was the one who sent me after it in the first place.
So Michael McGrath is dead, am I right?
Yeah. He died of an illness 3 years ago. Before he died, he told his son who was responsible for the death of his wife, Kathy.
I see. It would appear that we have a lot to discuss, Mr. Hyde.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I'm sorry, Mr. Hyde, but I'm going to have to stop there for now. Let's meet again later and continue this conversation.
Yeah, sure. Probably for the best. Where shall we meet?
Shall we say Lucky's Cafe at 5?
That'll work. I've got an appointment with Mags at 4 anyway.
Until then, Mr. Hyde, see you bloody later.
Oof, intense. So Frank pisses off. We haven't even left the house yet. My goodness, and what time is it? 3 o'clock. Okay, so we've got a bit of walking around to do. Should we see Betty? Or Marie? Tony, maybe? Oh, don't leave so fast. It's time for a phone call. It's my friend Lee's mum. Lee's mum, do you think? Oh, we can just hit the phone button. That's this John and JRS55. That's one of the cool things about this game. They did a couple of like quality of life improvements to the game. Instead of having to walk over and find your phone every time, you can just hit the alert button for your phone. Or if someone's at your door, you can just hit the button for the door and you don't have to walk over there and try to search it and whatever. That's helpful. Also, the buttons on the outside of the DS actually work now. If you're holding it in your hand, you can actually click the trigger buttons, the L and R buttons, to kind of bank through text without having to tap the screen all the time. Those are good. And you can also speed through text you've already read. So, yeah, great. And again, we'd all love a port to the Switch. Wouldn't it be great? From the other end of the line, I can hear a shaky voice that said hello. Who's that? Excuse me.
It's me, Mr. Hyde.
Marie, what do you want?
I'm scared, Mr. Hyde.
Why? What happened?
There's somebody outside my room. They've been there for a while now. Somebody's outside.
Somebody's outside your room?
I think they're keeping tabs on me. I'm so scared.
Sit tight. Whatever you do not leave your room. I'll be over right away.
Okay, hurry.
She's been trying to get him in that room for the whole game. I swear it. Who the hell could that be? It's Frank. He just left my room, so it's got to be him or Dylan. Creepy ass Dylan. Is it someone there? What? It's Dylan, a creeper. That's... Dylan. You son of a bitch. All right, I can just pull my screwdriver out before we get there. Ah, no, she didn't quite disappear. She hooked up with Tony, though. Hey. Hi, Mr. Hyde. What are you doing here? Nothing much. More maintenance, huh? Yeah, that's right. Don't lie to me. What? Tell me you're really doing hanging around here. What I'm really doing, I don't understand. Don't play dumb with me. You were desperate to find out what happened on the roof. And you went out of your way to speak to Frank, and now you're loitering in front of Marie's room. What are you after? What are you trying to imply, Mr. Hyde? You jumped to conclusions. Dylan looks annoyed as he moves away and heads up to the 3rd floor. I don't trust him one bit. He's getting sneakier and snakier, isn't he? All right, room 206. Let's have a look. Marie? We'll knock. Who's there? I hear Marie's voice come from inside her room. It's me, Kyle.
Mr. Hyde?
Open the door, we need to talk.
Okay, just a moment.
All right. Your mystery stalker's been unmasked. It was Dylan.
Dylan?
Yeah. I caught him hanging around here just now.
Why would he be hanging around here?
He's been curious about the chat you, me, and Rex had up on the roof. You're trying to get me to spill the beans earlier.
Why would he care what we talked about?
Turns out that he knew you even before coming here.
He did? How?
Apparently he was called to do some... Apparently he was called to your place to do some repair work on the pipes.
Funny, I can't remember him. Besides, we always use the same company to take care of any pipe troubles. I'm absolutely positive that he's never been to my old house.
Interesting. I knew he was up to something, but this is really suspicious. Marie, I need you to show me something. You remember the letter you received? I need to see it.
Of course. Here.
Dylan wrote it. I take the threatening letter. So I guess Rex was in the center of this letter after all. That can only mean... Mr.
Mr. Hyde, are you about to suggest that the person who sent me this letter was...
Yeah, I think I am. Do you mind if I keep hold of this for now?
Not really, but what do you plan to do with it?
Never you mind, don't worry though. It won't cause you any trouble. Marie, I'll be back. Don't let anyone into your room until I say so.
I suppose I'll just have to trust you then.
All right. Port on the switch would be great, but there was even a couple of puzzles that are DS specific. Yeah, we just had to close the DS to stop her from jumping off the roof or something like that. Okay, now are we going to go cave his head in? Let's go to the 3rd floor. Go and check Dylan out. Pull our screwdriver out before we get there. Where does he live again? Let's go to... Frank Dylan's 304. Okay. They changed his name to Will McGrath. That's so funny. That's great. Okay, we go over to Dylan's room. I'm out of coke. Yeah, perform CPR. That's another one. Yeah, I wonder how they would come across that. I wonder how they would fix that up on making sure Mila wakes back up in the first one. She's in this one too, guys. Just want to let you know. She appears. We drew a picture of her in the last stream. Yeah, maybe I'll just do a quick save here. I can't. Bugger it. Let's just knock on his door. Should we... We're going to have to do it. We're going to have to... He gets that Mr. Hyde. Mr. Hyde. I'm sorry, but I'm kind of busy right now. Won't take long, Dylan. One sec. Okay, what is it? Not here, inside. Inside? Trust me, if anyone saw me showing you this with you, your life won't be worth living. I suppose you better come in then. So we had a... Was he packing something away? Okay. Place looks like it's been trashed. Mr. Hyde, what are you doing? Okay, so we have to talk to him. We can't just look. He's trashed his house. Like, his cupboards are all gone. His clothes are on the floor. There's shit all over the floor. Okay. Looks like you're busy getting ready for the big move, huh? Yeah. Packing your stuff up, will you? Guess that'll explain why you're flustered. We plan on heading out somewhere later? Yeah, you know, just going out. I see. That's why I can't really give you much of my time at the moment. What was it you wanted to show me? This. Let's show him that letter. Threatening letter. Does it look familiar? In case you ever noticed, it's a threatening letter that was sent to Marie. Oh, is that what it is? There's no more hiding, Dylan. I know exactly who you are. I don't know what you mean. Don't give me that bull. Tell me who you are. Please, Mr. Hyde, don't shout at me like that. And start talking. We can start with exactly what you were doing outside Marie's room. Right. Dylan, I know what you were doing. You were keeping tabs on Marie. What? I was just doing what I was told to do. Told to do, huh? You knew Marie before you came here, so you claim. Yeah, that's right, I did. Used to do the plumbing in her old house. Bullshit. Something doesn't add up, Dylan. She says she doesn't remember you. I guess I'm an easy to forget kind of guy then, but even if she's forgotten, I still remember. Guess she must have had a bad memory or something. And try to be smart, it doesn't suit you. Dylan, you better start telling me the truth. Mr. Hyde. Okay, other question. You've never been to her old house. What? She told me that whenever they had problems, they used the same service. So now we've established that you haven't been there. How do you really know her? That's because I was given some information about her. I have to start a fundraiser for a new friggin' arm. This sucks so bad. So annoying. Okay. Who told you to watch her and what kind of information did you receive? We'll start with that. What kind of information did you receive? That would be information you had to relate to her, wasn't it? That's right. But do you know what kind of information it was? Sure, it was about her and her husband not getting along, or her brother working for God. It was her husband not getting along. Okay. What? That's it, isn't it, Dylan? And what? Okay, well, I thought that was the information. Because he mentioned that. Oh, for fuck's sake. He mentioned it. Who told you to watch Marie? Dylan, who told you to watch Marie? I can't tell you that. Not that it matters, I already know the answer. Yeah, what do you think you know? I know who told you to watch her. This is the hard part. Is it Niall or is it Condor? It's Niall. That's it, isn't it, Dylan? I don't believe it. How the hell do you manage to find out so much? You wrote that threatening letter to Marie under the orders of Niall, which means you were likely placed here to watch over the tenants and send the letters. What can I say? My job was to stay here and watch over those women. Those women. What do you mean, those women? Which women you were told, though, would they be? It's Mags. Do you really need to ask? I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Tell me. Well, it's Marie and that Patrice woman, of course. Patrice especially. I'm sure she's still hiding something in her room. Mags is hiding something in her room? Yeah, there's no mistaking it. If you watched her like I have. She got a letter too, didn't she? Uh-oh. Mr. Hyde, is that the best you can do? You've got nothing on me. Nothing whatsoever. Have you got any idea what kind of information I used to get to Marie? Oh shit, we got a game over. Are you quite finished? If you keep pestering me, I guess I have no chance but to less Miss Patricia. For sake. Of course, you'd rather I didn't. I suggest you get out of here right away. Give me a break. Game over? Dylan keeps me out of his room. Okay. Well, lucky. I thought it was going to be a game over. I was so close. Looks like I underestimated Dylan. I should have pressured him far more than that. It is a game over. I messed up. Perfect time for a refill. Let's try that out. I'll be back. My goodness. All right, be back in 1 minute. Don't go anywhere. Trust me, it'll be good when we get back. We'll fix this. What are we at? Let's get that light goal up. We need to get that thing up there. Let's get up to 20k by the time I get back. We'll see if we can do that, all right? I'll try to be quick. I'll go to the toilet. I'll fill up my drink. Separate incidents, by the way, but they will both happen. Okay, we're doing a retry. All right, let's do it again. We're just going to skip through it. We're just going to skip through what we need to see. Now, I've got to figure out where Excuse me. Wait a minute. I'm running through the index here, so show him the threatening letter. I think we're here. Do we go with... Sorry. Okay. Let's get shouted at. Okay. I know what you're doing. You were keeping tabs on Marie. Oh, this is where we are. Doing what I was told to do. Oh, yeah. Mother. Sorry, I'm just looking at a thing. So don't shout at me like that. You've never been to her old house. And was told some information. And, sorry. Oh, we hit the 20k. Thank you so much, guys. 20. Ah, damn it. Okay. New Marie, okay. You stood plumbing at her old house. Bam. No, you didn't. You'd never been to her old house. What? She told me that whenever they had problems, they used the same service. So we've established that you haven't been there. It's because I was given some information about her. Who told you to watch, Marie? We'll ride that first. What do you think you know? Was Niall? Okay. Alright. What can I say? My job was to watch over those women. Alright, now we're getting there. Should we go with... Yeah, what information did you receive? That would be... Okay. Here we go. Heard about the working for Condor. This is where we went right again. Okay, Marie was a relative of ex-Condor operatives. She didn't know this. She didn't know this even after both of them had died. Okay. Condor may have disappeared 13 years ago, but it left behind some women who would come in handy for Niall. Condor proved to be a useful subject to Niall in more ways than one. Okay. Now, which woman would that be? Oh, did I... Okay, I think that might be the question. Patrice especially, is hiding something in her room. Hiding something in her room. Yeah, there's no mistaking it if you watched it like I have. Okay, we're good. We got through the question. How did Niall hope to use Condor? Okay, here we go. How did Niall hope to use Condor? I thought that would have been obvious. They used them to liaise with the LAPD. Liaise with the LAPD? Yeah. As you no doubt already know, not a single member of Condor was taken down. Why do you think that was? It was because of the corrupt element in the department working for the Condor cases. Okay. Well, Mr. Hyde, it looks like you finally managed to expose my true identity. It looks that way. When did you realize? I knew there was some fish about you as soon as we started having our little chats. You figured me out in a single week, huh? Looking back, maybe I shouldn't have spoken to you so much. If I'd taken that approach, I might have been able to get to the end of my stay here without arousing any suspicion, and just continued to be maintenance man Dylan. Still, I guess there's no use crying over spilt milk. Come to think of it, maybe the timing was pretty good. Hold it right there. What do you mean? The timing was pretty good. What are you planning now? I've just got one thing left to do. Let them know that Carl Hyde is under them and it's likely to be an obstacle. What did you say? What's the matter? Scared of Big Bad Niall? You must have guessed that once you'd exposed me, you'd put yourself in a line of fire. Don't tell me you never considered it. Sure I did. But you think that's going to put me off? I won't be intimidated by scum like you. Well, I admire your nerve. With guts like that, you're wasted being a salesman. Yeah, I hear a lot of that. I've got a nerve all right. Enough of it to shoot an ex-partner of mine who worked for Niall. I may have quite the force, but there are certain things you can't shake off. Dylan, I don't get many opportunities to chat to criminal lowlifes like you anymore. Hey, don't push it. So I'd like to use this chance to ask you something. If you're going to tell them what I've blown your cover, what's going to happen to you? What are you trying to say? You really think they're going to keep a guy around who can't even remain in disguise? Oh, shit. Mark my words, based on the Niall I know, it's not going to end well. At least not for you. You'll be the first to disappear. What do you mean by that? Pretty sure that once you've given them what they want, they'll figure out there's no sense in keeping somebody whose cover's been exposed. And then what do you think will happen to you? You can't exactly hand yourself over to LAPD, can you? Not after what you told me just now. Niall really does have a mole on the force. You hand yourself in, you'll be digging your own grave. You threatening me? Not at all, I'm just letting you know the facts. Then, when they're disposed of you, it won't be long before they take me out too. It's not going to be like that, I'm sure of it. Come on, Dylan, wise up. What are you going to do? I haven't got a clue. What can I do? You got yourself into a real fix. Come on, answer me. Maybe we can strike up some kind of deal. Here's what I'm thinking. Since my life's also in danger, perhaps if we agree to keep recent events to ourselves, we can both make a clean break. By the time Nye realizes the lack of contact means that you've gone, they'll come looking, but you would have gained yourself a couple of days head start. A couple of days, that's not going to stop them. Where the hell can I run to? Not to mention, how can I be sure if you'll keep quiet about me? If you're stuck for somewhere to run, call me tomorrow night. I know where you can escape undetected. Whether you choose to believe me or not, it's totally your call, though. Dylan. Look at him, sad boy. Huh? Dylan's right arm moves. Oh! Bomboclat! Dylan! You son of a bitch. Don't f***ing move. What you said sounds good, but I'm not so sure I'm the kind of guy who believes everything at face value. It's decision time, Dylan. What's it going to be? I'm going to have to think about all this. The stuff you said sounds like something I can't decide upon lightly. After all, both our lives are in danger here. You got that right. So I figure we've lived here under the same roof for a while now. I think we can reach some sort of agreement. Here's what I'll do. I'll wait until tomorrow night to give you my answer. Before then, neither I nor Niall will make any sort of move. I think we can both do with some rest tonight. Now, just stand still and don't make a move until I'm out of here. You got that? Catch you later, Mr. Hyde. Dylan gives me a sarcastic little smirk as he pisses off like a weasel. Okay. Dylan. My goodness. What is going on? That's crazy. So, we've got another move to make. We just leave him, walk around. We get his room's in absolute distress. Let's have a look. Part of Dylan's crystal collection, a pink crystal with white veins. Okay. Bookcase is home to Dylan's collection, yes. Crystal collection, blue, okay. What about the hang on, I'm trying to look on the floor, boy. There we go. Some books that must have fallen off the shelf are scattered around on the floor. Some insect specimens are just lying on the floor. Okay. The newspaper article again. Newspaper lying on the desk. The front page has an article about a jewelry theft that happened in Pasadena. Okay, there's all that gear. The closet is open and there are clothes in a heap at the bottom. The bed sheets have been laid out neatly. That's the angel painting. Thank you so much, Tim. What's that? That's a cookie. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate that. Let's get a big W in there for Tim, everybody. Big W for Tim. Big Bomber W. Thank you. Angel. Angel painting. What's this? It looks like something going on in the corner. Jigsaw puzzle with a picture of a lake during the winter has been framed and hung up. Okay, nothing to see here. It's just his bed. Okay. What about the fridge? What's that fridge? It's a little old refrigerator. The motor's really loud. Must be annoying having it that close to his bed. Chest of drawers next to the bed. The bottom drawer is open. Oh, okay. There's a bunch of keys inside the drawer. There must be the keys for the apartments. As if Dylan needs all these keys. Take them. Can you take that? Surely you should be able to take that, right? That'd be the first thing I'd be taking. Okay. So I don't think there's really anything we can do to get out of here. So let's just bail. And what did we actually come in here for? It's because we found out he sent the letters to Marie. So we'll go and see her. Better let Marie know about Dylan. Okay. Oh, that's Marie there. Oh my goodness, thank you. Who's that? Daniel. Daniel Gary. What's going on? Oi, Bonk City. This would be a good Bonk City game, I think. That'd be a heavy story-based game. How you doing? What's going on? Dangers, yes.
Welcome to Dangers. Good to see you here, yes.
How you doing? We're going to go talk to this woman in the house. Okay, knock on her door. Who's there? I mean...
Who's there?
I hear Marie's voice coming from inside her room. It's me, Kyle.
Ah, Mr. Hyde.
Open the door.
Okay, just a moment.
Right. Here she is. Dylan was behind the threatening letter you received.
What?
He was also the person keeping tabs on your whereabouts.
So he's with Niall after all.
Yeah, he is. Good news is that after I exposed him, he left.
Really? He's gone?
Yeah. Let's just say I gave the guy a little scare that sent him packing. It should be enough to keep him away until you're safely out of town anyway.
Mr. Hyde.
Here's your letter back.
Mr. Hyde. I've made up my mind. I'm going to take the chance to leave.
I see.
Please don't worry about me. After all, I already told you I'm stronger than I look.
Marie.
You've helped me so much after talking to you. I think I'm ready to make a run for it, no matter what lies ahead. Thank you for everything.
As soon as I leave here, lock the door and don't let anyone in. You got that? And when you leave tomorrow, don't tell a soul what you're doing. Okay. Well, she's dead. She's gone, man. She's nothing. All right, 4 o'clock, we got out of Mag's room. Dangers. Oh, Cody sent it. That's great. The Sound King. That's so funny. It's good. It's such a good time. 4 o'clock. Better make my way to see Mags. Let's go down to Mags's house. Mags's room. Did I just reset in my own room? Okay. Rocking a bonk city shirt around Brisbane. That's the business. All right. How hot is it up there? It was 36 or something here today. Okay, here we go with Mags. Wait a sec. I'm going to go back and just save real quick before I stuff something up. Let's do a quick save. I know it says the wrong time on it, but we'll just roll with it. Dangers, I just picked up a piece of film equipment for Bonk City a couple of days ago. It's a treadmill, but it doesn't have arms. And do you know what I mean? Like, it's just a floor, like a walking pad. And the plan is to do some shots against the green screen of walking so we can use them for stuff. It's going to be really good. Okay, Mags' front door. Or should I? We never ring the buzzer. Let's try the buzzer.
Who is it?
It's Kyle. Kyle Hyde.
Oh, Mr. Hyde, yes.
You said 4 o'clock, right? Kid, open the door. I've got something really important we need to talk about.
I'm sorry, Mr. Hyde. I'm a little busy at the moment. Could we continue the chat from this morning another time?
Are you serious? No.
Now isn't a very good time. Please come back later.
Now what? Dylan's gone down there, I bet. Maybe I should just head back upstairs and try again later. I don't think we should. I think we should smash our fists on the door and find out what the hell's going on, because that's not what we want to do. I don't think so. Or maybe we should just go upstairs. What do we think? Dangers, that's exactly right. He does. He does look like Theo. He's like, we had this one guy, and I just want to really quickly say,
Thank you and welcome to JRS 55. Thank you for the follow. And welcome here. Welcome and enjoy. We're about to find out many things about Kyle Hyde that we did not know before. Yes.
and if you'd like to catch up on what's been happening, then you can follow the Direct Me. You can also join our Discord, the community. We're having a good time in there. It's good fun. We have a chat. We've got lots of little threads you can check through if you're a Discord user. If not, become one. Become a Discord user. Go there. You can go and check the other socials if you want to catch up on the backup stream. It's horizontal, fit for viewing in a different way. And it's got 15 hours worth of this game up there at least. So yeah, it's good stuff. We'll save those discussions for off-air, dangers. Thank you very much. All right. Listen, we don't want to knock on the door. We will go upstairs. Okay. Here we go. Are we in the right spot? Yeah, here we go. Triggered off the response.
Mr. Hyde!
Great. Now Frank wants me.
I've been bloody looking for you.
I thought we were meeting later. What do you want?
You're in Dylan's rib earlier, am I right?
Yeah.
He looked quite agitated when he left, that's all. Can I ask what happened when you spoke to him?
He's gone. He cut his losses and left.
He bloody what? He left, did he? Bloody bastard.
As it turns out, he's on Niall's payroll. Once I'd managed to get that out of him, he fled.
That's all bloody slotting into place. Looks like it's true about him being the person Niall sent here, then. It seems my instincts haven't let me down after all.
Did you suspect Dylan?
In a matter of speaking.
Did you manage to uncover something about Dylan then?
Not directly, but I noticed how defensive he was. I'm a detective after all.
So what put you onto him?
There was something strange about him. Something he just couldn't hide. Like a smell that can only be picked up by seasoned detectives like me.
I guess he set off your detective instincts then.
Yes, you could say that, I guess. I noticed his movements seemed deliberate and that they were done to match hers.
Hers?
Yes, Miss Patrice, of course. And then you understand what kind of woman she is, as I do. You would appreciate that Dylan's movements are rather suspicious. That was the motivation behind me wanting to investigate where he was frequenting.
Right. What kind of woman do you think she is, and where was Dylan frequenting? Let's go for both. Succulent Chinese meal. Yes. What kind of woman do you think Miss Patrice is?
Of course, I had my own information about her, but after hearing yours, of course, I deduced that Miss Patrice is quite clearly the wife of the villain. Her late husband, George Patrice, was a close friend of Michael McGrath, I tell you. One-time owner of the Hotel Cape West. He also just happened to be the prime bloody suspect in the murder of Kathy McGrath. You told me you were able to have a conversation with Michael's son, weren't you? Well, I think that he would have told you when he had marked a certain bloody individual on it. It was Kathy's murderer.
And that individual was George Patrice.
Precisely. This was the same conclusion that the first detective on this case came to.
So George Patrice was the number one suspect, huh?
That's what the detective in charge of the original case thought at least.
We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere.
At the time of the victim's death, he was absent from the party without an alibi. Conveniently for him, though, his wife Margaret provided him with an alibi later on.
Do you believe he was responsible for the murder?
I must admit I do.
I see.
Not only that, I also firmly believe that he knew the whereabouts of the missing Scarlet Star.
What?
And if Niall had been using Dylan to watch Mrs. Patrice, then there's no doubt.
Let me get this straight. Earlier you said there was only one person who knew where the Scarlet Star was, and that person was the hotel manager, Michael McGrath. Why then would you say that was George Patrice knew?
I meant that McGrath was the only person working at the hotel that knew. But when we're talking about George Patrice, Condor's ringleader, well, I find it hard to believe he didn't know where it was. There's something more I have to say about the Scarlet Star, though.
Okay. Where was Dylan frequenting? Let's find that out too. Oh, thanks. Dangers, that's awesome. That were good fun. There's 113 of those up. And they're still getting views. I get comments every day asking, where do you get the stems? Where do you get the stems? And I'm like, fuck off. I don't want to give you the stems. I can't sell them to you. I've got a few I'd like to have another crack at. Oh, what have I done? Oh, oops. Oh, sorry. I've just ruined everything. One moment. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Now, what did I just move? Okay, everything's in the right spot. I'd grabbed my vertical view and moved it to the wrong spot. Yeah, I've got a couple of those I'd love to put up again. We'll see how they go. But I think I do have to post because they cut you off if you don't post. And I haven't posted for over a year. Where was Dylan frequenting?
The 4th floor and the basement. Vacant rooms, too. He also tended the other tenants' rooms, saying that he was merely doing maintenance. I can't tell you how many times I spotted him leaving 306, for example. It goes without saying that he would enter Mrs. Patrice's room as well.
What do you think he was up to?
Monitoring and information gathering, all to find clues to locate the Scarlet Star.
You been looking for it? So Dylan knew about it too. They let some underling know about the Scarlet Star. Okay, what else do you know? What else do you know?
I'd intended to talk about that at the cafe.
Come on, you've mentioned this much. I think you need to tell me everything.
You're very precise, Mr. Hyde. This is how I see it. Michael McGrath was in possession of the Scarlet Star, but when his wife was killed off, he naturally became frightened and hid it when nobody else would be able to find it.
You mean like in a building that used to be a hotel?
Indeed. And I'm positive that he left some sort of means to locate it again later on. He must have figured that at some point somebody would bloody try to find the bastard.
He thought that someone would come looking for it?
Yes, the same people that knew the truth behind the disappearance.
But who are those people?
Condor ringleader George Patrice and his bloody wife Margaret, that's who. Mark Porter and Peter Rivet too, naturally. Niall would have been aware as well.
Mark and Peter were part of Marie's family? I mean, they were.
The only ones to survive up until present this day are Mrs. Patrice and bloody Niall.
Yet of all the people who knew the truth behind the Scarlet Star, they disappeared. Only Miss Patrice and Niall are left. Hold on. Frank, there's one more person who knew about the disappearance of the Scarlet Star.
There is?
You. You know exactly how it came to go missing, didn't you? If you won't come clean now, this conversation's over.
Oh, for fine, have it your bloody way. The reason I've been looking into the events of this building's past is to restore a certain bloody reputation.
Okay.
Whose reputation
needs restoring?
Mine, of course.
Yours.
25 years ago, I was part of the investigation into Condor, Mr. Hyde. During this investigation, I learned something about the bloody hotel here. I find out this was where the Condor were bloody using fencing stolen bloody jewels and such. Soon after that, a bloody investigation took place and I was taken off the case. I believe I was the victim of a conspiracy perpetrated by a certain bloody person.
What kind of conspiracy?
It was a plot to remove the person poised to unveil the truth about Condor. Not only did he ruin my good name, but also deepened his bloody allegiance with Niall.
This person, the one who orchestrated the conspiracy. We know who it is, guys. He's running for mayor at the moment. Are you talking about Hugh Speck? The mayoral candidate, Hugh Speck?
Yes, I bloody am, that f***ing bastard. He rants incessantly about crushing crime, which got him into the world of politics. But the truth is, it's all a front. He doesn't mean a bloody word of it. I'll tell you now, my ultimate aim is to bring him and his f***ing corruption down. If I can do that, I'll have no doubt my reputation will be restored. Mr. Hyde, listen to me. I must sound like some doddering old fart. I was once just a plain and simple detective who wanted for nothing. When I was younger, I was a bad-tempered and eager to prove myself. Even though I didn't conform with the norm, I did my job and fought for bloody justice. Then that man and his damn internal investigation stripped me of everything. All of a sudden, I was just a cog in the bloody machine, working behind the desk. But there was one thing they couldn't take away from me. That's my bloody pride. I quit my job, and I vowed to uncover the truth behind what had bloody happened.
Let me get this straight. Your reason for searching in the dirt and Hugh's spec is to try and expose the link between Nile and the LAPD?
Exactly. I'm positive, Mr. Hyde, that the Scala Starlo is hidden somewhere in this building. If I can only find it, I know it'll prove to be an invaluable piece of evidence. McGrath definitely left some sort of clue behind before he died. Something that'll enable me to finish what I've been trying to do all these years.
So you've been trying to find some sort of clue up to the 4th floor, right?
Yes, but all my efforts have seemed to be in vain. I've not found a thing. There's always a chance that somebody got to it before me and moved it, though.
Moved it? That reminds me. Didn't Dylan say something? It's Marie and Patrice, that woman, of course. Patrice especially. I'm sure she's still hiding something in her room. Yes, there's no mistaking it if you watched it like I have.
Mr. Hyde, snap out of it.
Yeah.
What are you thinking about? Would I be wrong if I suspected you of knowing something? Perhaps something about the place of Malcolm McGrath to hit a clue.
Dream on. When you something about that, you think I'd still be guessing to you?
And forgive me that the look you had on your face made me think so. You must tell me if you know something, you understand?
Steady on, Grandad. That tone will get you nowhere.
I told you I don't know anything. You're bloody lying, I know it.
Look, when I say I don't know, it means I don't know.
You can't trick me, Mr. Hyde. You know something and there's no bloody denying it. Now tell me what it is right now.
Hey, keep pulling like that. You'll draw a crowd. Is that what you want? Why are you so agitated all of a sudden anyway?
I'm not agitated at all. I just needed to be sure you weren't attempting to hide something from me.
Trying to force it out of me, huh?
Well, Mr. Hyde, since we appear to have exhausted this line of conversation, I see no need to meet at the cafe after all. I assume you agree, then I'll be bloody going. Down to the RSL for a bloody dry Palmer and a glass of bloody VB.
Frank moves away and heads up the stairs. I gotta give it to the old guy. He sure wants to find that hiding place. Guess he won't give up until he found Malcolm McGrath's secret. Well. Well, that was exhaustive. Yeah. Okay. Back down the stairs. It's Mag's time, I think. Somebody's coming down the stairs. Shit. Who's that?
Mr. Hyde, can you spare a moment?
Just had a moment, Frank. Just had a fucking moment, okay? What do you want? Thought we said we needed to do everything we needed to say to each other.
Well, I wanted to apologize for how I acted just now. I didn't intend to make you angry. I've got dementia and no bloody well-being help or anything like that. We grew up differently when I was a boy, you see. Our fathers never spoke to us, and they went off to work all the time, and we were left at home to play with air rifles and slingshots and the such, and we didn't have any bloody one to bloody care for us or anything like that. So we're all quite angry. And then we decided we'd buy all the houses, make them expensive, so that when you bastards tried to buy them, you couldn't afford one. Sorry. It's just like you said. I'm looking for some kind of evidence on Hugh's spec, and that's why I need to find what Malcolm McGrath has left behind. I was curious to see what we could turn up if we put our bloody heads together.
Do you have any idea where it might be hidden?
Yeah, I'm sure it's in one of two places. Either the 4th floor, in somewhere I haven't looked yet, or in Mrs. Patrice's room.
In Mags's room?
Yeah, there's a very high likelihood that something's hidden in there. I was hoping you might have already discovered something on one of your visits there, but it appears you haven't.
Come on, spit it out. What do you want to say? If you got something you want to say, I'd rather you just said it.
Very well, I will then. Would you be willing to team up with me so we can search Mrs. Patrice's room?
Seriously?
You're the only one who can talk candidly regarding this.
Let's say I do agree. How are you proposing we go about searching her place?
My plans are to meet me in the cafe where I'll keep it talking for an hour or so, during which time you can take a look around in the room. And the small matter of a key. Don't you worry about that. I'll see she leaves the door unlocked. You can leave that side of the operation to me. Does Mags know you've been looking into Condor? I doubt it, Mr. Hyde. As far as I can tell, she suspects nothing. I'm sure you're just as eager to have a closer look around the room as I am, Mr. Hyde. Am I right? Yeah, you might be. Then it's settled. I'll go and ask her to join me in the cafe. As soon as she's left her room, come with me, the cafe. You should go in. What you're looking for is... Yeah, I know what you want to find, something left behind by Michael McGrath. Precisely. Once you're done with your search, come to the bloody cafe. We can discuss what you find after you arrive. Yeah, got it. Loud and clear. Then we'll regroup there. Frank nods and heads towards Mags's room. Frankie. Really? Okay, let's get down to the first floor. I hear the voices. Yes, I understand. Then let's go to the cafe. The sound of footsteps and the two voices trail up towards the cafe. Okay. Just do a quick save again in front of Mags's door, so we don't have to go through all that again if something goes wrong. Confirm. Oh, now, in the spirit of just giving my voice a rest for a moment, who have we got in the chat right now? Anybody there want to say hello? Okay. There's a few more little sections of this to go. See, oh, dude, it's nearly midnight already. Damn. Okay. All right, we'll push through. Let's just push it real good. Okay. Let's go. No knocking, just go in. Don't know how he did it, but the door's unlocked. Secret mission, rifle through Mags's room for clues, is now in effect. It is a long chapter, Femke. It's very bloody long. Excuse me. Right, we've never been in through this door, so obviously that's where we want to go. Yeah. Margaret's bedroom. Bedroom. I better search here too. I went straight for it. I've already been through all of her shit in the last one. Yeah, it's always a side drawer, so we'll go. There's a chest of drawers next to the bed. I'll take a look inside. Moida gloves. A pair of leather gloves with an understated hue. It's a neatly folded pile of washcloths with a check pattern on them. They look like hankies. Definitely worth investigating. Oh. Oh, so it's a quip. A witty quip. Okay. No, this... Okay. Alright. Okay, let's get back on that. Try to go through this cupboard here, whatever this is. A bookcase that's showing its age. Through the glass doors I can see rows of books with discoloured spines. I don't need to waste any more time looking at this. Okay. Nothing else I can see here. That's the door. Is that another door? That's the bathroom door. Okay, we'll go and look through this little thing. Yeah, that's going to be something small. Semicircular table, perhaps against the wall, not a mark on it. No. Flowers. Tulips.
Okay, yeah, here we go. Maybe here. Corner of the room is a wooden desk with a drawer. Let's look in the drawer. Oh, what's on the floor? Something's on the floor under the table. What's this? Looks like a piece of paper. A piece of paper. It's got something on it. We know everything. Leave this apartment and its secrets immediately. Niall doesn't forget and still bears a grudge against the wife of George Patrice. This is part of the threatening letter. That reminds me, Mag said something when she received that package.
I have my reasons for jumping to such conclusions, especially with a threat like this. I thought it was somebody's idea of a joke at first and tore it up. But when I saw the lack of a sender on that package just now, the contents of this letter came back to me in a flash.
This must be the missing piece of the letter she showed me from before. So the sender was Niall. Okay. Fancy notepad. I can't see anything written on it. Okay. We'll just check this little wall. Maybe this dresser. Refined lady might use. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we are. Nail polished lipstick is just some of the thrilling items found in this box. Mag sure had a lot of makeup. A necklace, a mirror, and some various small accessories lying about in a jumble. A makeup box covered in slightly cracked leather. It looks like it's empty. Shh. Okay, alright. This is giving us some stuff to look at. Lots of clothes. There's something covered in a white cloth stuffed into the corner of the closet. The hell is that? Maybe I should open it up and take a look. Maybe you should. There's a nice looking ornamental wooden box inside. I wonder what's inside this thing. Okay, game time. Oh, it's a music box. It's got a condor on it. Wait. There's something stuck in the drum. It's a key. Looks like a key. What's the key doing in there? Is there anything I can do with it? I don't know. Or do I have to close it again like before? Let's try it. Let's close the DS. No, that wasn't it. Cool song though. Is there anything we have to do? That key is really bothering me. Okay, let's go look in the key. Once more. All right, there definitely is a game here. All right. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. When it comes across to that line at the top, that's what we've got to do. We've got to slot it out. So we're just going to wait for that to come back around. I think it's the best we can do. Here it comes. What am I doing? Am I supposed to touch it? Or is that where I have to close my thing? That's got to be it. I've got to do it when it gets to there. That's got to be it. I've got to tip it out into the other side of the box. It's another foldy part. Okay. Okay. This is why you can't do these kind of games on emulators. This is why you can't do these. The music stopped. Okay, go again. Yeah, I'm ready. This is why you can't do these on emulators and you can't really port these sort of things always over to other consoles because they don't work. Now let's see if we can do it now. Pop. Oh, you MFer. Okay, we'll try it again. Okay. All right. I've closed it. So we've got to figure out if this is the right thing to do. It didn't work. My goodness. All right, we need to figure out what's going on here. Because the music's going to run out again. Oh, it says R on the... Oh, did you see that? Okay. We're going to go back. Did you see the R button? Let's try it again. Let's try it.